Following program is of adult nature and may be inappropriate for persons under the age of 18.
Let me tell you what's going on.
I know what's going on, Howard. There is a way to go about doing things.
Allison.
You are abusive. You think you're the only one in the world.
That's true.
And you are not the only one in the world. There are other people you have. You are so insensitive now. It's unbelievable.
I know.
You are so self-centered.
Oh, I'm every time we start vacation.
Now you're telling me you play act? I mean, that's really.
No, but sometimes I got to act a little more miserable, so my wife will let me work.
I can't stand how miserable you are, and I'd appreciate if you didn't act.
No, I'm miserable because I always feel.
You are.
No, I am miserable because I feel that you need me to be miserable, because otherwise you won't let me work.
Has someone been born?
You know what the truth is? This is not a threat. If I had a 20-year-old girlfriend, this girl would have meals on the table for me every night, would worship everything I say and do. You know that. Now, I'm not saying you got to act like a 20-year-old bimbo, but I'm just saying, hey, man, don't take me for granted. I provide you with a pretty good life. I see you running around, you're buying dresses. What, you don't think I'm aware of what the bills are?
Don't take one little thing and think it means anything.
Once in a while, sit back and go, my man provides me with a good lifestyle.
There was one package of fish, and don't blow it into a million things.
I bet you said F. Howard with every goddamn bite of that fish. I hope it was good. It's 2 days ago. The potato chips are in this plastic cup, and they're sitting there by...
is that cup still there?
Yep. They're sitting there by the front door now for 2 days, and I usually just go over and pick it up. But you know what? I'm waiting to see, at what point does my wife get bothered that food in a cup is laying on the floor by the front door, which she sees every day? She goes
I don't believe. Is there a cup at your front door?
Oh, yeah.
I'll go check.
Go look.
Well, maybe it's picked up now.
But my wife sees that cup every day, and she won't pick it up.
I don't go through the front door.
Won't pick it up. Just won't pick it up. I'm like, you know what? I work my ass off. I'm not picking up this cup. Someone could, the kids are in the house, the housekeeper's in the house, the wife's in the house. I got 27 people in the house. Nobody picks up a damn cup, a goddamn cup of potato chips.
You are such a baby.
Everyone knows it. They've heard me say it many times. Tell everyone in the audience how you love me.
I do love you.
Of course. You had a great life from me.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your announcer, Quentin the Stutterer. That's Quentin the Stutterer. Welcome to Howard Stern's Michael J. and Underpants Party. Starring Howard Stern. Also starring Robin Quivers and a colossal cast of sizzling stars and dazzling deviants. They're all here live. But enough from me, Quentin the Stutterer. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the hot, horny, big and bulging, male and meaty, large and lusty Howard Stern.
Why did Sammy the Bull have to go stir everything up? You know what I mean? All right, everyone. Hey, good morning. It's your pal Howard. We got a lot going on. There's too much going on. We've got a press conference going on today. You got to tune in for that. 8:30, Charlotte, North Carolina, and Columbus, Ohio press conference. Columbus, Ohio. When did we go on there? Did we go on there like a year ago? What the hell's up with that? All right. Got some phony phone calls for you from Constable Phone. We got a whole bunch of things going on, but we got to take a break first. We'll be back right after these words.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. More after this. 97.1 The Eagle.
6:10 at The Eagle. This is Brad Baxter. It's 6:15 at 97.1 The Eagle.
That's why it's run for my penis. Okay, well, there's something closer.
No, you got to say penis.
Yeah? Can I say something else?
What's funnier than penis?
Yakahula.
Oh, Yakahula, well,
That's what my father called it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yakahula.
Yeah. How's your Yakahula, he'd say. And then he'd add this one. How's your Yakahula Hickadula? Imagine growing up. Other kids are saying pee-pee, peenie, and I'm going, Yakahula Hickadula. Okay. Hi, I'm David Brenner. Okay. All right, come on. All right. Hi, I'm David Brenner, the big-time comedian. 12 years ago, I predicted two things. That Howard Stern would become a major show business figure, and I would keep getting lots and lots of fine chooch. Well, Howard hit it big. And I need a splint from my Yakahula Hickadula. I should be a psychic on Friends Network. Here's my Mr. Movie, Howard Stern.
Hey now. Come on, everybody. Move up and let the man go through. Let the man go through.
Move aside.
Whatever. I'm making my own song. Move aside and let the man go through. Let the man go through. Good morning, everybody. What's happening? Oh, man.
What, you have to let a loop out of your belt or something?
Yeah. Great news for Robin. Seinfeld is available. That's the front page story of the newspaper today. Seinfeld is available because of this show going public with the Shoshana Lonstein kissing story, debacle. Jerry Seinfeld, 2 months ago, actually broke up with Shoshana Lonstein.
Yeah.
And now he's on the market, girls.
You think she got too old for him?
Yeah. Yeah, because he met her when she was 16. Now she's 21.
Yeah, she's a woman.
Yeah. Because they said they were going out for 5 years. She's 21, so I assume... He said he met her when she was 17.
Yeah, well, come on. How could they be dating for 5 years? She's only 21.
Do the math. Move up and let the man go through. Let the man go through. First sight of pubic hair, he abandons him. That's his M.O. Hello, baby. So, how was your day so far? What?
They haven't had a day.
You haven't had a day so far. Okay. There you go. You know, it's unbelievable. All right. I have something unbelievable here to tell you. But when I tell you this, you will go, I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. But I'm not going to tell you yet because I'm going to take a few phone calls because I see the phones are really busy.
Yeah.
So we'll say hello to a few people. But when I tell you this later, you're going to go, I don't believe this. I don't believe it.
You promised.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Is it about you?
It's always about me.
I don't believe it.
Yeah. Of course not. You really are not going to believe this. When I tell this to you, you're going to go, I don't believe this.
What could it be?
Well, you'll see. You're going to say, how could somebody be so stupid?
All right.
Thank you. You're on the air.
Yeah, Howard. Did you hear who's going to be the new James Bond girl?
Terry Hatcher.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that.
What's with her face? She's starting to get wrinkles all in her face.
You know, that's the worst thing you could say to these actresses. I learned a little something when I went Hollywood and started doing this movie.
What did you say to someone?
Well, no, you don't say anything to an actress about her looking old or there's a wrinkle. They obsess on their faces. They obsess on their looks because they are evaluated like no person is on the planet. Let's say someone's like a real good actress and all that's going for them. I mean, if they got a zit, some director sits there and goes, oh, my God, look at that zit. I can't put her in the movie. And then if you tell them that, like, even if you tell them, like, wow, I don't know, what do you got, a wrinkle over there? They go insane because it scares them. I mean, the standard for women in Hollywood, you could take an old coot like Harrison Ford and put him with
take an ugly guy like Gene Hackman.
Take an ugly guy like me, Howard Stern, put me in a movie and you give me a gorgeous girl.
You haven't made a ton.
Yeah.
Gene Hackman's made a ton.
Yeah, you get Gene Hackman who's like 90 years old. You could put him in a movie with a 20-year-old.
He's working more now.
Yeah.
What do you call those things, smile lines?
Yeah. But Terry Hatcher, that's a touchy situation.
You didn't do that to anybody, though. You didn't.
No. But I see what's going on. I see everything is appearance. And then the 20-year-old actresses are insecure because now they're getting 16-year-olds.
Well, it's the modeling industry. It's the same thing.
Yes.
A 13-year-old is a supermodel. So what's the 20-year-old supposed to do?
And it turns out that acting isn't all that hard. So if you look good, that's what it's all about for a woman.
Yeah, it's the camera angle. If you look good on camera.
Yep. So, you know, it's real touchy. So, you know, you'll send Terry Hatcher into a tailspin. You talk like that, man. What?
What's that show been on for, like 4 or 5 years now?
Yeah, I taped Superman, Lois and Clark. I tape it every week.
When is it on
so do I.
Now it's on Saturday nights at 7.
They've ruined me because I used to be able to watch it every Sunday.
Have they really ruined you?
Yes.
Come on. The show's gone way downhill. I mean,
it has,
yeah.
and I really hadn't gone looking for it.
Yeah, I watch anything with Superman. Anything that has Superman, I will watch. I even sat through it yesterday afternoon. I got home. I had a tape waiting for me, Lois and Clark from Saturday night, second part of a 3-part episode.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
It's kind of silly, isn't it?
It's real bad.
In fact, I knew it was in trouble one day when I opened up the newspaper and there was an ad from the Friends of Superman and Lois and Clark because they were, trying to tell ABC, please don't take off our show.
Yeah, that's always funny.
Probably bought by the people who do the show.
When the fans buy ads because they want to save the show, that's the kiss of death. The fans are going to save the show. But Terry's a piece of ass. There's no question.
Gorgeous, but she's just starting to look old in her face.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It's weird for me because we email each other once in a while. So if I say anything, I comment, and I'm going to get a scathing email. But
if you look at him when he flies with us through the window in the beginning, she looks real young.
Well, they shot that in the beginning.
The original, huh?
They shot that 4 years ago. But I will watch anything with Superman. You name it, I'll watch it.
I've got everything with her on it. Everything that has her on it. Like she was on Night Court, I taped that.
See, here's my example. So when Terry Hatcher is this young girl, this guy's taping it. He's a fan because of what she looks like, not because of how she acts.
No, she can act good.
Right, yeah. But with those lines in her face, she's not acting so good.
You're starting not to tape her.
I like her. I still like her and everything.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Well, compared to the skanks you get.
Oh.
Right?
No.
Oh, come on, man. You ain't.
But there's another girl around the corner ready to take your eye.
Well, what can you say?
Right. It's a tough business for these ladies out in Hollywood. It's a tough business because, they're not used to this. So all of a sudden,
when they get older, don't they get less and less jobs?
Yeah.
Yes.
They go away. So that's it. It's a tough situation. I saw it for myself. With these when I go out to Hollywood. And you'd meet different people and people who worked in the industry, and it's sad.
It's just like the famous pet Kimberly Taylor once said, it's terrible to have looks, because when you lose them, it's very difficult.
Yeah, Penthouse pet Kimberly Taylor said that. She said she'd rather be born ugly.
Yeah, it would be better to be born ugly.
Right. Yeah. I was born ugly. It isn't better. Trust me.
At least she had it once.
Right.
I'm sure Kimberly still has it.
And it's funny to look at, like Lauren Bacall's face could hold a 3-day rain. And she was one of the most beautiful women in Hollywood. But now?
She wasn't that beautiful.
Oh, yes, she was.
In her day.
They were all fighting over her. Humphrey Bogart, all of them.
It was a lottery, and Humphrey won.
In the 40s.
What?
In the 40s and 30s.
Yeah. Well, dude, Father Time sucks. Nothing funny about it.
But it is funny how people morph into their older selves.
Yeah.
I was on the plane coming back from Los Angeles with Ruta Lee.
Ruta Lee.
One of these old television actresses.
Yeah.
And it was really funny because, they now still do themselves up because they're used to being these glamour pusses.
Right.
And then, they have these voices like Lucy.
Hi, I'm Ruta Lee, TV's Ruta Lee.
You met my husband?
They're taking your movie at the theaters already.
Yeah, it's over.
It sucks, man, because I went to go see it last week and it wasn't anywhere.
I saw it last weekend. I saw it at Roosevelt Field.
Where are you?
I live in Maryland.
Oh.
Wow.
They're all taking it out.
Yeah, well, it had its run.
Terrible.
So how long before it comes out on tape?
Quite a while. Right?
Yeah, I would say quite a while.
Well, you're going to make a killing when it comes out on tape.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. It's funny. I read about 2 or 3 articles, people saying, well, Howard Stern's a failure. He only made $40 million domestically. I started laughing.
How much they've ever made for anybody.
I started laughing because I've got a stack of scripts on my desk from everyone who wants me in the movie. I guess a lot of Hollywood producers would like someone who could put $40 million in their pocket guaranteed on a movie. I got to tell you something. That was what I set out to prove, that this audience would support any movie with me in it. And it has, believe me. They just made a huge sale for $19.99 for it to go on regular television, and then they've got the cable rights, pay-per-view rights, video rights. Overseas it's going to be released. When they'll get done with this thing, they'll be about $150 million.
They're still harping on you about the Batman thing.
Batman? I wouldn't be in Batman. Did you say? I was at the movies. I was over Roosevelt Field, over that Sony complex. Man, is that nice.
They got a new one?
It's Roosevelt. First of all, I hardly ever get to Roosevelt Field.
I haven't been there in a long time.
Yeah, I hardly go there because my fans will mob me.
You can't go to a mall anymore.
I can't.
O'Donnell was in Washington Saturday.
What did he say?
Jesus Christ. Would you be quiet?
I can't get a word in with this guy. I'm trying to have a conversation.
I thought you were finished talking.
All right, he's gone. He's history. Every time I have a sentence, I mean, just shut up and listen.
He's just talking under you with nonsense.
Yeah. I don't even know what he's saying.
Because O'Donnell was in Washington.
Yeah, who cares? The guy was all right, but he's just annoying. I don't understand. They ask me a question, and then they don't want to hear the answer. Why call me then? But, I was over at Roosevelt Field to see the movie. I wanted to see it one last time because my kids wanted to see it with me.
I just wanted to know, they got a new movie complex over there?
Well, I don't know how... When you say new, you've probably been to this one. It's a Sony complex.
Yeah.
You've been to that?
With a bunch of theaters.
Yeah, with a bunch of theaters.
Yeah.
That to me is new because I hadn't been to Roosevelt Field in 10 years.
God, you haven't been in that long?
No.
Oh, my goodness.
I once tried to go to Roosevelt Field about a year ago. I went over with Jeff Schick from IBM. We went to go to Comp USA or something.
Right.
You know, and then it turned into a fiasco. And then I went to buy some stereo equipment or just to look at some, and then it got kind of nuts. Like, not that anybody was really...
Yeah, but that theater's been there.
Yeah, well, I haven't seen
quite some time.
Yeah, do you know they have valet parking at Roosevelt Field?
No, now that's new.
If you go to, like, Bloomingdale's or you go to one of the upscale stores...
That shocked me. I haven't been there in a long time.
You know what?
They're getting a Nordstrom's over there.
There wasn't a Bloomingdale's there the last time.
Yeah, they're trying to
go
upscale.
Wow. Yeah, so it's gone real upscale, and some of the more pricey department stores, you can actually get valet parking. I was like, it was like my wife took me to somewhere where I was like the man who was caught in the past, and all of a sudden I went into the future.
You woke up after sleeping 100 years.
It was like Back to the Future. Because I hadn't literally seen it in 10 years.
Wow.
So it was like a lot of big changes and stuff. Because I used to go to Roosevelt Field as a kid, and the biggest thing there was Hickory Farms, where I get smoked sausage.
Oh, my. That's a real long time.
I used to buy my beef jerky there.
When you saw valet parking, didn't you assume it was for a fancy restaurant that was in there?
No, I didn't. I just said to my wife, this is a joke. What do you mean valet parking at Roosevelt Field? She was like, yeah, for like Bloomingdale's and a couple of the other stores. They want to encourage people to come, so...
Yeah, there wasn't a Bloomingdale's there when I was there.
There's a lot of upscale stores now. So, anyway, I went over there, and the Sony Theater is really nice. Like, I thought it was going to be...
They could have renovated it.
Maybe, because I thought it was going to be real dumpy, because I'm used to Roosevelt Field being dumpy and a lot of, like, low-class people going there and all white trash.
And they redid the whole thing.
Yeah, and, like, fat.
Where do they put the white trash when they redid it?
I don't know. I don't know where they go. I don't think they let them in. Although I did notice at Roosevelt Field there are, like, a lot of fat people with a lot of cellulite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They sit around on those benches.
Yeah. Well, what was cool is, like, I could just go into the theater right straight from the parking lot.
Right, yeah. You don't have to go through the mall.
So I went in there, and, I don't know, it was a Saturday afternoon, 2 o'clock. I'd say there was about 50 people, 50, 60 people in there for a Saturday afternoon. And we were all sitting and watching the movie, and it was kind of fun to see it one last time in a big theater. I kind of dug that. I love the movie. And, hey, the movie for me is fantastic because not only did I never expected the critical reviews to be so intense. I never expected the praise to be heaped on me by people like Peter Travers of Rolling Stone and the woman from the New York Times, Janet Maslin from the New York Times. I never expected praise from like Joel Siegel, Siskel and Ebert. You know, I mean, the biggest reviewers on the planet. Everywhere you turned, there was a better and better review.
Even Gene Shalit.
Yeah, and I always said I would be a good actor. If you give me a chance, I'll be a good actor. I could do a credible job, and that was what I set out to prove. I also set out to prove that we could make money, and money we made. Not Jim Carrey money.
But certainly. Jim Carrey didn't make that with his first movie.
Jim Carrey didn't make that with his first 3 films. There isn't an actor you can, name one of the Baldwin brothers. Name the biggest actors you can find. They can't guarantee a $40 million lock on a film domestically. And I got news for you. After this film airs on cable and is seen by the rest of the country, my audience will double and triple. Trust me on that. My audience will double and triple. The next movie I put out will do $80 million domestically. Because a lot of people wouldn't go see my movie because of the negativity surrounding me. I'm a highly controversial person. Some people just said, not going to go see a movie with Howard Stern. I refuse. But when they see it on cable, when it starts making the rounds to middle America, And you know what? One thing the movie did too, added a lot more radio markets. We just put 3 more on, and we'll be putting in the next couple of months about 10 to 15, maybe 20.
Yeah, I figure we'll be in 200 markets by the next.
That's right. So Hollywood, watch out! It's an ongoing process. Private Parts is a home run, and the next movie I do, I don't know exactly what movie I'm going to do. I've been in talks with somebody that I really like an idea for a film.
Yeah.
Yeah. That I really like, and I will do another film. I just got to find the right one before I'm 900 years old. You know what I mean? Well, yeah, it'd be like Star Wars. You got to get your carcass back in there before your stars shed. Yeah, William Shatner's kicking himself in the ass. He got too old, but man, that franchise, he could have been in 20 more Star Trek films. Yeah, they started too late. Right. Everybody was decrepit by the time they got that idea. So Hollywood, get out of my way. The only guy I can think of, there's some people who can put out a movie and boom, right off the bat, completely from nowhere, they make $150 million. I know 3. Mm-hmm. And then I read one article. They said, well, this was the most hyped movie ever. As a matter of fact, what I had to do was get out and do tons of interviews. You were beating the drum for about how many months? There was not a huge advertising budget on this movie. I didn't have an extraordinary budget. What I went out, and the reason it seemed like there was so much hype is because I got on the radio and talked about it. I went to Rolling Stone magazine. I gave interviews. I purposely stayed out of all these magazines for 3 years. So that when the time came that I would promote, so when people go, wow, it's so hype, what? I did 5 magazine covers, and I did as many TV shows as I could do. Oprah wouldn't have me on. Rosie wouldn't have me on. Rosie O'Donnell won't have me on. Regis and Kathy Lee won't have me on. So I did Letterman, and I did Leno. That's it. Letterman and Leno, Hard Copy followed me, Entertainment Tonight. Yeah, but they all do that. Yeah. You can't. Yeah. What are you going to do? They're going to go, wow, this is the most hype movie. As if we spent $20 million advertising the movie. That wasn't the case. We had TV commercials like every other movie. That was it. You didn't see any big... Where was the campaign? I was the campaign. I went out there and I made myself available. That's how you promote a movie. In fact, it was kind of funny. All these Hollywood celebrities was calling Paramount Pictures saying, hey, our movie's coming out. Why don't you give us the kind of publicity budget that you gave Howard Stern? They're going, you want his budget? Okay, you got his budget. They'd be happy to give you my budget. I didn't have a huge budget. I had a normal Hollywood budget for promoting a film of this stature. A major release. But I went out there, I promoted, man. I got out there. For 2.5 months, I sat down, I organized the campaign where I went out and systematically gave interviews, nobody did you any favors. There was nobody doing it. You were out there. Every day after my radio show, I went to a room, I got on the telephone, I called radio stations, I called newspaper reporters in what I call non-radio markets where I'm not on the radio, and I systematically... at least tried on my own to attack the country. And that's how I worked it. I didn't have any big budget. What was my big budget? Moving across the continent. But I would, the press is anxious to knock me and put me down. Sling Blade didn't make $20 million. They call it a hit. Liz Smith will write about Billy Bob Thornton, and talk about he is the greatest thing since sliced bread. In glowing terms, yes. They'll talk about all these various movies that didn't even break the 20 million mark and call them hits. I wonder what The English Patient made. I know exactly what it made. It made $38 million. See? And it's been out for quite some time. That's right. And it's already... It's already been in Europe. I haven't been on in Europe. Yeah. That's $38 million domestic and international. Ooh. Total. That's a big hit. And you think someone's going to buy that in video? Come on. The press has always tried to knock me. They will try to convert anything I do into a failure. They want me to fail, and I won't fail. I can't fail. I will never be a failure. They will paint me. After my pay-per-view in one night made $40 million, they said I failed? Do you know that they said it was the end of my career, that I would never get to make a film? Every newspaper in this country said that I was persona non grata. That I would never work in film, that I would never work in television again, and that my career was over because of my $40 million night, and my career was over. And that wasn't a success. And it wasn't a success. I do a movie. It is one of the most critically praised movies. There has yet to be a movie this year that has received critical praise like my movie did. Go ahead, search out every review of my movie. All right, let's take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
We'll be back with the Howard Stern Show. Don't go away. 97.1 The Eagle.
6:35 at the Eagle. This is Brad Baxter. Eagle. It's 6:38 at 97.1 The Eagle.
The Howard Stern Show.
Hey, Howard. This week I was up in...
Well, you know, Gary, call the house if my wife's sleeping. And she'll kill me if she's sleeping, though. My wife gets so goddamn angry with me.
All right.
You think she's sleeping? I know my daughter would really get off on... Hey, honey, if you're awake, get Emily on the phone. She's got to talk to Henry Hill.
Why would you want your daughter to talk to a guy who's murdered people?
It doesn't matter. It's just the guy from the movie.
I never murdered anyone. Why don't you stop?
I don't believe that at all. I think Henry did. Henry, I think
you stood by and let it happen.
Yeah.
Robin.
We saw the movie, Henry.
Robin, what?
Robin.
What about that guy? What was the guy?
Young guy.
No, not Spider. I'm talking about, remember the maid guy who you and Jimmy...
Billy Batts.
Yeah, remember when Joe Pesci whacked that guy?
Yeah, Billy Batts.
Yeah, Billy Batts.
You put him in the trunk?
And you guys threw him in the trunk and then you stabbed him a bunch of times?
Uh-huh.
And then you guys went up there and, buried him?
Yeah.
That's as good as killing a guy.
Mm-hmm. Is it?
I think so.
It?
I don't know. I think pulling the trigger has a whole lot to do with it.
Henry Hill's still in the witness protection program.
What's wrong with you? Sammy the Bull is out talking and everything.
Yeah,
Sammy?
Sammy's not afraid.
Hmm?
How come what do you think's going on, Henry? How come the mob doesn't whack you? How come the mob doesn't whack Sammy the Bull Gravano?
And they got other problems. They got bigger problems.
I never heard bigger problems. He put the Godfather in jail for life. What are you doing to that phone?
I don't know.
Are you having sex with the phone?
No, I'm not having sex with the phone.
So you think it would be a priority to get the guy who was, putting all your friends in jail?
Yeah.
Hey, those guys, they deserved it.
Yeah, no question. But at the same point, I mean, why is the mob not able to whack Sammy the Bull Gravano?
Why? First of all, I'm sure they had fair warning from the government to leave him alone.
Right.
And second of all, at this stage of the game, what good is it going to do? Some kid will do it.
Look how Henry doesn't even know why the mob came.
There's no explanation for it. So
why doesn't everybody just turn?
So what have you been doing, man? You been drinking?
No. I've been being a good boy.
Yeah.
Last week I was up in Pennsylvania.
Sounds to me like you're drinking.
Slippery Rock University.
Sounds to me.
What?
Where were you? Slippery Rock University?
Yeah, I gave a lecture.
You gave a lecture on what? How to whack somebody?
What do you know?
The mafia, organized crime.
The best thing I ever saw Henry do is do a reenactment on our E-show of how to whack a guy with an ice pick. And Henry had a guy in the front seat of the car, and Henry took the ice pick and whacked him by taking the ice pick and ramming it right into the guy's back of his neck, right into the spine. Right?
Mm-hmm.
That's how you whack a guy, right? With an ice pick.
It's the quietest way.
Yeah.
Howard, did you see that Sammy the Bull interview? Because I think Sammy took a shot at Henry Hill.
No kidding.
No, I didn't catch that. What was it?
What he said was, she said, well, aren't you afraid to be out like this? And he goes, listen, I'm going to be out and seen. I don't care. He goes, I'm not a wimp. I'm not going to run around with fake beard and glasses on.
Oh.
That's
Henry's M.O. Henry with the big bozo nose.
I got news. I don't wear disguise anymore. In fact, I'm going to be on Geraldo's show.
And by the way,
the disguise.
Henry has been the guy who's actually been the one who's been running around the country and everything and going on all these TV shows and doing interviews.
Yeah, but he always wears a disguise.
Not always. Do you, Henry? You always
dark glasses?
Yeah. I didn't even thought it was much of a disguise. I mean, dark glasses. Who's he, Superman?
And a beard.
Yeah.
Howard, he's in hiding so much. You know what he did last week?
What?
He gave a lecture at a college.
Yeah. So how afraid is Henry Hill?
I'm not hiding.
I know. So what'd you lecture? So you went there, you showed up at a college, and you lectured, and was everyone like freaking out?
Broke the attendance record.
Broke the attendance record.
Yeah, because it's fun. What kind of college has to teach a class on the mafia?
Slippery Rock University.
Well, I never heard of that place. Red Rock University?
Yeah, Slippery Rock.
Isn't that a beer? Slippery Rock?
It's Rolling Rock.
Rolling Rock.
No, Slippery Rock.
I think it's...
Great school, nice school.
Is it a better school than Hamburger University?
I think so.
You think so, huh? Yeah.
Henry told me that he wanted to do like a special for E and go back to like Canarsie and point out where all the dead bodies were, like a walk of death.
We'll do that. Henry, you want to do that?
Sure, why not?
Okay, you're on.
Hey, I'll come into New York.
Yeah, consider it done.
And
When
we'll
was the
have
last
some fun.
time you were in New York?
It's been a while. Now,
So you got anything you want?
Marshals on. They may throw half a dozen marshals on me, but they'll let me in.
All right. Why would they put marshals on you?
Oh, why?
Because you'll be killed?
No, just,
Well, that's where.
Giuliani, I think, would be a little upset. Something happened to me there.
Hey, Henry, who did you turn in the mob? Like, who did you screw
Well,
over?
that's where the guy's from. The guy Paul that he turned in.
Paulie?
Yeah, he's still. His family's still in Canarsie.
Oh, yeah, what's the guy's name?
His real name?
Yeah.
Vario.
No, who's the guy that Henry's life? Whose life did he ruin by? Paul Vario?
Yeah.
Is he in jail now?
He's dead.
He's dead?
Yeah, but his family. I went to grammar school with his family.
Really?
Yeah.
Henry, you ruined that guy's life?
I ruined that guy.
No, I think the guy's activities ruined his life.
Mm-hmm.
Henry just told about him.
Anything you want to say about Sammy the Bull and Gotti? You think Sammy the Bull will get a bullet?
Nah, I think he'll be all right.
What'd you think of his nose job and everything?
Hey, he looks good. They didn't give me a face job. They didn't let me
They
get
sure
$1
didn't.
million with me.
You sure didn't.
I'm out there hustling, selling Amway.
Right.
Is that what you do? You were in the plan?
Are you selling Amway now?
No, I'll go.
He told me also he's working on another movie.
Oh, yeah? He's always working on another one.
Howard, I got a couple of nice things for you to read.
All right, send them over.
You off the phone.
Send them over.
I won't. So what's going on up there in New York?
Small
What's
talk.
happening?
This is a radio show.
Small talk.
Small talk.
Are we
I
your
got a
only
girlfriend
friends,
problem. Oh, you want to know something?
Henry, are we your only friends?
What?
Are we your only friends?
No, I got one best friend in the whole world, Miss Kelly.
Tell me something about Sammy the Bull. Give me some news here.
Yeah, Sammy the Bull.
Do you know him?
He was a rich businessman.
Are you upset that he's getting more attention than you now?
No, not at all.
Are you upset that perhaps there'll be a Sammy the Bull movie and you won't be in it?
Yeah, his book is going to make lots of money.
Are you jealous?
No, they call me for consulting jobs.
Yeah.
I'm doing, I got plenty of work.
Will his movie be better than yours?
I hope so. It was better than you. I think we did $47 million. but they consider it a classic.
There you go.
Don't worry, yours will be a classic.
All right, thanks, man. You're making me feel better.
Listen, do you remember the case with my son?
Yeah.
Oh, that Cliff at Nichols, my attorney?
Yeah.
Cliff Nichols? He got it reversed.
So you have custody of your son?
Well, no, not custody, but they're not going to take my frontal rights away.
Last time we talked to Henry, he was upset because he couldn't understand why the courts had taken his son and given it to a black family. And the black family was raising him.
What?
And they were raising him black. They had him in purple outfit to go to church. And there's nothing worse to a mob guy than the blacks raising your son. There's nothing worse. That's paybacks.
Little boy.
What?
He's a wonderful little boy.
Where is he now, Henry?
Where he at?
Where am he?
Where am he?
Oh.
You wouldn't believe it if I told you where he is.
Where?
I'm not. I don't discuss that on here.
Does he talk like this?
No.
Hey, yo, what's up, Dad? What's up with you, man?
Not at all, Howard.
Pops.
You don't speak Ebonics? Hey, Pops, what's happening, baby?
Please, Howard.
Please.
His mother's staring me right now in the eyes. She wants to strangle me.
Oh, the mother's there?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, how come she can't get custody?
She's working on it.
Two of them. Neither one of them can get their own kid.
She'll put the phone. She says, if I give her the phone.
Hey, yo, Daddy, what's happening, man? What's with these black people raising me? What's up with this?
Tell her I don't want to talk to you. She's not in love with me anymore.
She's not?
She loves me, but she's not in love.
Who's he talking about?
Kelly, the mother of his child. She's not in love with him anymore. I can't imagine.
Why is that? Pop, what's up with that witness protection, man?
I'll tell you, the witness protection is a good program.
So now, did the judge let you go visit your kid?
Yeah, I see him this week.
So you went over to the black people's house?
No, he's not with black people
They
anymore.
moved him from the black.
Oh, really? Was he with a white family?
Yeah.
Oh, how'd you manage that? Moving on up to the east side, I finally got an apartment in the sky. Well, I'm moving on up to the east side. I finally got a piece of the pie.
I can hear about this in 3 days. Yeah, Howard.
So what's the kid? Is the kid a Muslim?
Nah, the kid's a good kid. He's a Christian.
Does he follow Farrakhan?
Boy.
Yeah?
That's a good one.
What's his rap name?
What?
Kareem Abdul-Hill?
How's your horse, Robin?
So the white people are raising the kid now?
Yes.
Oh, yeah? Is he confused? Like he's saying, hey, what happened to my black people?
Nah.
What happened to my peeps?
My bad.
He's going to be with family real soon.
He's going to be back with you?
He's going to be with family real soon.
Family.
It's family. You know, when you say that, Henry, I get nervous.
Yeah.
Family can mean a lot of different things. Next will be with the Jews.
Yeah.
You don't know what to do. He'll be spinning like a dreidel.
Yeah, he goes from black to spinning dreidels. He'll be spinning like a dreidel.
What are you doing for Passover?
Hey, you know what was cool in Goodfellas? How, like, is it really true? Tell me the truth, because sometimes movies make up crap.
Mm-hmm.
Is it true that mailman that used to deliver your report card, and if you had a bad report card, he would deliver it, and then they went and beat up the mailman? The mob beat up the mailman for you when you were a kid?
True.
Wow.
Can you imagine your job is just delivering mail and
Yeah.
mob guys coming down on
How
you?
great is that?
He was bringing home notes that I was missing school.
And you know what was cool, too? The father, your father, your dad was like always say, hey, stay away from those mob guys. Didn't those guys just beat up your dad, too?
No, they never touched
They smacked him around a little bit.
No.
Those
But
mob
what
guys.
if your dad had hit you? Maybe they would have.
Oh.
No, my dad hit me a few times for hanging around with them.
Yeah?
I got a couple of good beatings.
Henry was
those are bums. Stay away from those bums.
Henry was
people don't understand that today, Howard. You know, they think that these are the heroes of the neighborhood, and
well, you certainly
well,
did.
you did too. What do you mean these days?
These days.
I was.
You were dopey.
No, I was dopey. You damn right I was dopey. But
Henry was hustling like it's such an incredible movie because at 11 years old, Henry's hustling, and like he's having mailman beat up, he's stealing cars.
Making more money than his father.
Yeah, he would walk around in brand new suits, come home to his mother's house in a brand new suit. He's 11 years old.
He was paying the rent.
Yeah.
It was a different world.
Different world. You're darn right. Yeah, Joe.
Well, look at me now.
Yeah. Look at you now, man.
Look at me now. You gotta give me a dollar date.
Now your kid's being raised by the black people.
53 years old, I'm single, and I need a woman.
Yeah. The mother of your child sitting right there.
Yeah,
I gotta wreck someone else's life.
Why don't you do that woman you had the kid with?
Hmm?
Do the woman sitting there who you had the kid with.
Nah.
She don't look so good?
Oh, she looks great.
Yeah? Do her.
Nah, she's mad at me.
You can't get her?
She's afraid to be with me.
Yeah, I would be too. All right, you come to New York. I'll get you on Dial a Date.
Okay.
I'll set you up with a broad.
Yeah, why not?
Here we go.
Imagine
I'd
me.
like to see you in person.
Imagine me getting Henry Hill broads.
Oh, God.
Did you ever dream?
Never.
Date with a mobster.
Yep.
That's mobster.
Yep.
Becoming sociopath.
You had it all, man. Money, clothes, women. He used to go to the Copacabana. He'd have front row seats, Henry. He'd bring a broad in
He
there.
had the Gamada.
Yeah, he has Gumata, and he had his wife. And you used to bring the broads to the Copa, and you would just sit right up front, right? All the broads, they'd let you right in.
It was fun.
You had a good time, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and you whack a few people.
Out partying all day and all night.
I wish I hang out in your neighborhood. I'm not sure.
You and Jimmy.
Yeah. We had all those times. It was nice, you know.
All of those guys are dead now, aren't they?
Yeah, everyone's dead.
Every single one of them.
Sheesh.
Used to go to the airport, knock off a truck or an airplane shipment.
Fly down to Puerto Rico, fly down to Vegas.
Beautiful.
Those were the days.
Yeah.
But you want to know something? I live a better life today.
It sounds like it, Henry. You get up and crack it on to talk to us.
Yeah, it sounds like fun. You get all loaded and then you call our show.
Me and my ex-wife sitting on the bed.
Yeah, it's a much better life.
It has nothing to do with me.
And you're staring at a wall or you're staring at the woman who gave you your son.
This is
what?
This is a better life. No, man, you had the action, man. You had it all, Henry. You had it all, buddy. It was in the palm of your hand.
Money,
cash, girls, cars, houses, trips to Vegas, Puerto Rico. You own the airport. All respect. All the respect.
Listen, I survived the mob.
You had all the
I
respect.
survived the government. I survived Hollywood.
You were living.
Hollywood was the worst.
You were living better at 11 than you are now.
Yeah.
Hollywood was the worst of the mob, the government, and Hollywood was the worst.
How old was you?
Oh, God.
How old was you when you first got laid?
About 13, 14.
Yeah. Right?
14 years old.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah.
Because the mob guys, man. I bet you had a nice piece of ass, too, at 14.
Oh, they took me to the right place.
Right.
Yeah, you had some hooker.
Hooker.
Who took you there? Big Paulie?
Paulie Jr. somebody.
Paulie Jr.? Paulie Jr. Now you're sitting in the apartment.
Can't get laid.
Can't get laid. Talking on the radio.
Once a month I get it.
Just getting a month. Once a month. Like welfare. Hey, man, what are you going to do? Look at me. I'm doing the same thing you're doing. I'm sitting in the house, staring at the wall. I get laid once a month. It's not so bad.
I'm going to tell you something. I don't need it anymore like I used to. I'm telling you.
Is everything
so much easier? What?
You can still get it up, though, can't you?
Of course. 4 or 5 times a day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you're no homo. Okay, man.
4 or 5 times a day?
We're doing okay.
All right, man. You go back and stare at the wall now.
Yeah, now.
Yeah.
But you're off all the drugs, right?
No. See, the fight is starting now.
What fight?
The fight with Kelly. She's starting.
Put her on the phone with me. I'll tell her to give you some sex. All right.
Yeah.
Let me talk to her.
She don't want to talk to you.
Come on, let me talk to her.
Kelly. Yeah,
Honey, pick up the phone.
Kelly, come on. I shouldn't have the radio on.
Tell her to get over there. I'll smack her one.
Yes, that's what started all my problems.
You smacked her around too many times.
Once too many.
One too many.
Oh. Henry, you're a dream.
She don't listen, though. That's her problem. You tell her to get on the phone, and she don't get on the phone.
He never learns. You know that didn't work with the first wife.
Well, remember the days you smack a woman around, Henry, and she would listen? Not anymore.
No, I'll be moving tomorrow.
How many times have you moved out?
All right.
Oh, God. You want to know something? I'm permanently homeless, honest to God. Back to the beach.
Henry, come to New York, man. Give us the tour of the dead bodies.
Seriously, we can sneak in now.
All right, cool. All right, Henry Hill, everybody. I got to go.
Barry, when you're coming.
We got to go, man.
Okay, guys.
Give my love to your son.
Yeah, thanks.
Tell him, what's up, homie? All right, man.
Bye-bye.
There it is. Life on the run. A glimpse into the mob.
I know every once in a while I'll tell people we talk to Henry Hill every once in a while. They don't believe it.
That's Henry, man. That's the guy from Goodfellas.
Howard, when you go
I wish my daughter could have gotten on the phone with him. Yeah?
When you go back and watch that movie, it's so hard to make the connection between him and Henry Hill.
Well, yeah.
Jeez, it's such a leap.
Yeah, I know. It's one of the best movies ever made.
So good.
It's so good, man. We'll be back right after these words.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. Stay right there. This is an outrage. It's The Howard Stern Show.
Jackie Penthouse, Joe Page, Marlin, Sergeant Pecker, and the Joke Man are both 78 minutes of nonstop filthy jokes. Only $12 plus $4 shipping and handling. CD or cassette, buy 2, get 1 free. Call 1-800-323-KING. Saturday night, May 17th. 2 shows at Historic Club in A in Sayreville, New Jersey. For information and brand new jokes, visit JackieJokeman.com. JackieJokeman.com. There you go. Oh. You know, man, he cuts those songs off too quick. I like to hear him a little bit, and then I would, you know what I mean? Why is he in such a rush to cut those off?
I guess the vocal east.
Yeah, I know. Let it rock, man. Let's rock a little bit. You get into it, and then it goes away. I'll fade it down. Hey, Scott, you understand? Somebody explain it to Scott. Gary, you're a producer. You explain it to him. Hey, you got to hear this one. In USA Today, I don't know much about golf, but since Tiger Woods started golfing, everyone's getting into it.
Yeah, it's become a big sport.
There's this guy, Fuzzy Zoeller. He's 73 years old, or something like that. I don't know how old he is. Somebody told me he was 73. Is that right? Fuzzy Zoeller? He's like one of the most beloved golfers.
74? No. No, that's Charlie Sifford. I don't know how old Zoeller is.
Fuzzy Zoeller, one of the PGA Tour's most fun-loving and free-spirited players, spent Monday working on damage control over racially insensitive remarks about Tiger Woods. So, these are really... Did you hear the remarks?
Yeah,
they're really funny. He goes, you know, when are people going to learn? Like, even if you have these thoughts, haven't they learned yet that you keep your mouth shut?
Well, especially while you're at the Masters.
Yeah, I mean, this guy's unbelievable. I think he's South African. Maybe that would explain it. Isn't he South African?
I don't know where he's from.
Is Zoeller... How old is Zoeller, Tom? Tom Chiusano, everyone. When it comes to golf, this guy knows.
Official golf expert.
Fuzzy Zoeller's in his middle to late 40s.
Oh, he's not that old?
No.
Oh,
no.
Yeah. Well, how could a guy in his middle to late 40s not know that you keep your mouth shut when it comes to black people?
I'm glad he didn't.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun, but, I mean, you know, how does a guy...
People always want to pretend that this doesn't exist.
Yeah, but I'm just saying... He's from Indiana?
I think he's from Indiana. Jeez.
Oh, how come you guys were telling me he's from South Africa?
I thought he was.
Oh, okay.
It's South Indiana.
Yeah, same thing. South Africa, South Indiana. He's from the South. Anyway, Zoller made his remarks on...
Zeller is his name.
Zeller, you said?
As Tom pointed out.
Oh,
Yes.
Zeller. Thanks, man. Zeller made his remarks on Pro Golf Weekly, which aired Sunday. The interview was taped a week earlier at the Masters in Augusta, Georgia, where Woods won by a record 12 strokes.
Everybody was practically screaming, make sure not to say racial comments this week.
Yeah. All right, so here it is. According to a CNN transcript, unfortunately, they don't have it on tape. I'd love to have it on tape. He's talking about, Tiger Woods. Well, he's doing quite well. Pretty impressive. That little boy is driving well, and he's putting well. First of all, little boy. You never call like a black guy boy.
Pickaninny.
Yeah, that little pickaninny is doing real good.
Look at that pickaninny golf.
Boy, oh boy. Didn't Howard Cosell call a guy a little monkey?
Yeah.
Yeah. That little boy is driving. Okay, little boy you can put up with, because he's a young guy.
Yeah.
He's 21 years old, all right?
That's on the fence.
Yeah. That there little boy is driving well, and he's putting real well, too. He's doing everything it takes to win, so here's where he got into trouble. So you know what you guys do when he gets in here? You pat him on the back and say congratulations and enjoy it and tell him not to serve fried chicken next year. Got it? Zeller started to walk away, turned and added, or collard greens or whatever the hell they serve. Oh, Zeller.
Well, it's an obvious joke.
Yeah. It's interesting that that's what's on his mind, though,
It's on what's on everybody's mind.
I know it's on mine.
Be serious.
Yeah. This guy's like, hey, this guy's ruining golf. It used to be all white. It's still going to be all
just
white.
Don't have us eating fried chicken and collard greens at the Masters dinner next year.
I don't see many...
You know what that's all about. They have a championship dinner.
Right.
And the winner of the Masters tournament gets to choose the menu for next year's dinner.
Oh, man.
That's what he was talking about.
Yeah. Yeah,
he
that boy...
be eating fried chicken.
Next thing you know, that boy will be putting with a chicken bone.
Oh. Don't be serving soul food at the Masters dinner.
That boy gonna come in here with his chicken and watermelon and ruin the dinner. Last year we had sophisticated cuisine. Yeah, so anyway, listen, all you insecure white guys, golf's still gonna be a white sport. It's very rare. How many ghetto kids do you think are gonna be out there on the golf course learning golf?
Well, that's what they said about baseball. That's what they
think
said
so?
about basketball.
See, basketball you can learn you gotta...
Doesn't matter. We're coming.
You think? I doubt it.
Taking over.
I say no. In fact, I say...
There are black people who are making money in this country now,
I say black people are going to stick to basketball and baseball.
That's poor blacks.
Right.
The wealthy ones will start golfing and playing tennis.
What's up?
They had this big article in Sports Illustrated about, how there are so many minorities in sports, but none of them are in management.
Yeah.
And what would you guess is the percentage of blacks in basketball?
I would say...
95?
I'll say 87.
It's actually 80%. It was lower than I thought.
Right.
But the big percentage, the people that are taking over baseball now are not blacks, but Hispanics.
Yes.
The Latins.
Really?
Yeah.
Latins love baseball.
There's Dominicans and Cubans. Cuba has a great...
Mexicans, too.
Yeah, and South Americans.
Yeah, if the Cubans could get out, they'd already have taken over baseball.
The Cubans beat the United States in baseball at the Olympics now. This is sport.
Yeah, but we don't have pros playing in the Olympics. Let the Cubans come over here and play some of our pro teams.
But do you know what? When they had that Freedom Flotilla, they'd have all these Cubans at these bases around the country because, they didn't have any place else to put them. And they said they couldn't keep baseballs inside the fences because they could all hit 10 million miles.
Yeah, that ruined it.
But they had this little chart, basketball, baseball, football, blacks and Hispanics, everything. Then you get the hockey, and it's like blacks. It says, I think it was 0.01%.
Because you need a lot of money for equipment and ice skating rink time.
And who's near an ice skating?
Right. See, white people are going to keep inventing more and more complicated and expensive sports. Like you're going to have own a set of rollerblades.
Pretty soon, all you'll be left with is polo.
And skiing.
A horse.
Yeah.
The skiing's definitely one of those sports.
Yeah, no black people want to do that.
I'm getting into rocket racing, where you got to buy your own rockets. Let's see a black guy beat me at that.
Space racing.
Yeah. Rocket racing. Anyway, so this guy, Zeller, he made these comments, and I guess he wasn't thinking.
Well, they say he's the kind of guy who jokes around a lot.
Yeah, he's a real funny guy. Quote, I was merely making reference to the Champions Dinner, said Zeller, the 1979 winner. In fact, when I hosted the dinner, I served fast food, hamburgers. I have nothing but the utmost respect for Tiger as a person and an athlete.
No, because you're doing what everybody else does. Nobody can even make a little joke anymore. Everybody's so sensitive.
That's right, baby.
I made plenty of jokes, but I'm not exactly the most loved man in this country.
But the point is, that's what is on everybody's mind, and that's how people do talk when they're at home. Why should we pretend that people are so nice?
Well, there you go. Where was your music when you made that little speech? Hey, let's take some phone calls. Real quick, too, because I got a ton of stuff to get to, including an article you will not believe. I've got some Ponce phony phone calls, and I even got that guy Red Peters calling in who does that song, Your Whole Family.
Oh, how's your whole family?
Yeah, we're going to get to that. And I got to play my Sling Blade song, which I'm going to play in any minute now. Go ahead, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard, represent 97.
What?
I don't hear you. What?
I said represent in 97.
Okay, I can't.
What does that mean?
I can't deal with you.
What?
I don't know what you're saying.
Okay. Hey.
What?
Howard.
Yeah.
My name is Kim.
Well, what was that you just did?
I was gangsta bitch Kim because Stuttering John won't let me on the air.
Okay. Hi, Dan, you're on the air.
There's a good reason for it.
Howard?
Yeah.
Hey, good talking to you. Listen, number one, Charles Grodin last night on the air, exact words were, do I wear a wig? Well, yeah, I have. Honest to God, Howard, last night, it's his 62nd birthday.
No, that's not a good enough admission for me yet. He's going to have to admit that he wears a wig.
Every day.
Every day.
Right, well, listen.
And that was like, oh, yeah, in the movies I wore a wig.
Hey, Howard, he went even as far as, do I wear a girdle?
Well, yeah, that's not good enough. And you're drunk. Ferris, you're on the air.
Yeah, Howard, what's up? I just got out of a mental ward on Friday, and they wouldn't let us listen to your show in the morning.
Was that bad for people in mental wards?
Well, they obviously wouldn't. They big uproar with all the kids, and they wouldn't let us listen to it.
Oh, yeah?
What were you in for?
Oh, I got caught shoplifting and a bunch of drugs and stuff. But
shoplifting? In a mental hospital for that now?
I went shoplifting. They didn't put me in a mental ward.
Well, when I got caught the night later, I was on a bunch of drugs, and I threatened to commit suicide. So
that's a little different than shoplifting. Shoplifting, they don't put you in a mental institution. You know what I mean? So they put you in the mental institution. How long were you there for?
12 days.
And for the entire 12 days, you tried to tune in the show and they wouldn't let you?
Yeah, there were about 3 or 4 guys that really liked the show, but they never let us listen to it.
Why? Because they were afraid it would affect your mental stability?
I don't know. They kept us on limited TV channels and, certain radio stations and all that.
Like, what was considered safe?
We had 4, which is NBC here, and CBS, and we had Fox and ESPN.
Oh, I see.
So we had 4 channels.
But they wouldn't let you listen to the radio?
Not your show, but we had a radio on almost all day in the meeting room.
And what could you listen to?
Oh, it was just contemporary rock, really boring stuff.
Yeah, right.
Jeez.
Would they let you on the JackieJokeman.com?
Probably not.
Right. That would make you insane. Hey, what's that web page you were telling me about, Jackie, that really good one? Jackie thinks he found a web page that has... What is it? It's Nude Runaways. Yeah, we're going to get on there.
Nude Runaways.
We're going to give you the address tomorrow. We just got to make sure that that's what it is.
What is a nude runaway?
Well, these girls that run away from home?
Yeah.
It's just all naked runaways.
So the guy hypes them as runaways and then puts a disclaimer that they're not runaways, they're actually over 18, but they're young-looking over 18, so that they,
So wait a second. So
I don't know the address off the top of my head, but I got it at home.
All right, you send it to me tonight so I can look it up?
Yeah.
All right.
But it's not one of those free things. It's one of the things where the guy's trying to make money, but he gives you a sample.
And then charge you like $100.
I don't even know what it costs, but there's you need a password and a username.
But you get samples before you go in. That's how they all work. When I go on these web pages, they want $100 or $50 for you to become a member.
Really?
And then they give
that's a membership.
They wet your whistle.
I thought it was $100 to download whatever they have.
No, but they always wet your whistle. No. Here's how it works. You can pay $50 to $100 to go into the entire website. But in order to wet your whistle to entice you to come in, they show you a couple of pictures.
Samples. The samples ain't bad.
It's like those 5 free minutes on the psychic phone line.
Yeah, exactly. It hooks you in. So
the guy's a big listener. I'm sure he's listening right now.
All right, so
sure he'll call in.
It's called. You don't know what it's called yet.
No,
but it's definitely Runaways.
I forget.
That turns me on. I want nude runaways.
How did they get nude? That's what I want to know.
I don't know. That's what's so great about it.
Oh, they're making out and everything.
Really?
Oh, sure.
And they're naked.
Oh.
And they're runaways.
Oh.
And they look awfully young. So we're going to have that for you.
They're not little kids, you know what I mean? But they're like mature. If they're 16, they're mature 16.
We're going to have that for you tomorrow, that address. I'm going to check it out tonight, see if there really are nude runaways.
Hope you don't see anybody you recognize.
No. Well, you might.
All nationalities. He's got a very wild sampling page.
Yeah. Yeah.
F. Blaze and E.T. Jr.
Okay. Whatever that means.
Junior?
I'm trying to understand E.T. Jr.
Your fish that you killed.
Oh, right, yeah. Okay.
Obscure.
Yeah, wow. Talk about obscure references. Man.
I still don't know.
Yeah, all right. When I come back, I got to read you this thing that you're going to say you don't believe. And then I still say it's relevant. We've got Billy Bob Thornton's wife who called into the show on Monday.
Yeah, sure.
We got to play tape of that, and I got some phony phone calls. I got a whole bunch of stuff, but I got to take... Oh, where's Fred? We can take a break? Boy, that dude picks the worst time to leave.
Here he comes.
There he is. What's he doing every minute? Peeing.
Where'd he go?
What, do you drink all morning?
No, I was actually going out to find if I could get something printed out.
Oh, okay. What are you printing out?
Some stuff for later on. The press conference stuff.
Oh, press conference stuff. Okay. Why don't you just tell Gary to do it when he comes in?
I was going to do it, and he said hang on, and I was going to get it from him and bring it in.
Yeah, but why don't you just... See, what I would do is, when he comes in, you make a note to yourself during the show so you don't have to walk away from your control panel, and then you just say, Gary, take care of this.
Okay, well, you just seem to be in the middle of the phone call. I figured just do it.
No, stay here, because, you could be doing sound effects and music, and
gotcha.
You're more important here than...
All right.
And Gary comes in every break.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
How long have we been doing this?
I don't know. All right, let me take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
We'll return to the Howard Stern Show after these messages. 97.1 The Eagle.
7:16 at the Eagle. This is Brad Baxter. Eagle. It's 7:21 at 97.1 The Eagle.
You're listening to the Howard Stern Show.
Oh, man. I tell you, music ran out. Hold on. I'm trying to get on this website. First of all, we got to join the 90s, man. We work at a major radio station, was bought out by CBS. We don't have an ISDN line. This is insane. I'm trying to get on this web page here for the last 10 minutes.
What's that, a dial-up line now?
Yeah, I got a dial-up line. Takes forever. Teenage runaways of the Internet. Hey, I got on it, Robin.
All right.
Okay,
what
here
did
it
you
is.
find?
This site has material which contains full frontal nudity. All right, I'm there. Extreme adult content and strong sexual themes.
Extreme adult?
This material is of a graphic adult nature.
Are you an extreme adult?
Yeah, I mean, come on. This doesn't hook in kids? Yeah. As such, it is not intended for minors, and under no circumstances are they to view it or place orders for services or merchandise offered herein.
What happens if they do?
Meanwhile, even on this page telling you not to do this, it's got two naked runaways.
You can see them.
Showing their private parts and everything. Two young girls playing with each other.
What?
You must be 18 years of age or older. You must leave this site now if you are not. All right, I'm older than that. By clicking this agree.
How can you tell if the person who then clicks is 18 or older?
Hey, Robin, what about honesty, okay?
This is the honor system.
If I hit this word agree, I will be in hot runaway land.
Ooh.
Okay, let me just see what they got on here before I give out the address.
I agree.
Because I know if I give out the address, we'll never be able to get on.
Yeah.
Everyone will be doing it. Let's see here. See, we got the slowest goddamn line. This is one of these 28.8 lines, man. You got to get... This is a major media center. We don't have an ISDN line. I got one in my house.
Do they have them in Manhattan?
Oh, sure, yeah. In fact, there's some guy just faxed me. He says he's from some company called TechNet.
Mm-hmm.
This guy says he sells a satellite dish that's 20 times faster than a modem. Now, I've been looking into this. I want to hook up, because I got a satellite at my house. I want to hook up I want to get rid of my ISDN line and hook up to the satellite. And I remember I asked Jeff Schick from IBM about this, and you know what? Sometimes I get dizzy from what he says.
Now, do you need a different kind of satellite than the one you've got, or can you just hook up to that one?
I don't know. You see, I don't know too much about it, but this guy claims he has a company
Pretty soon you'll have 50 dishes on your house.
Yeah, I don't care, though. Who cares? My whole goddamn ceiling will collapse, but at least I'll be able to get on the internet fast.
This is different than a cable modem?
Say what?
That's different than the satellite thing? Is that a cable modem, or is that something completely different?
No, this is not a cable modem. This is hooking up to your satellite to get on the internet.
Jeez, I never...
And he said, first of all, I understand you can hook up to your cable modem.
Right.
That's so fast.
I want to do that.
Much faster?
Now, where I live on Long Island, they're saying that they don't have that capability all over the place yet because these cable companies are dragging their ass. So then I hear that the cable company near my house said, hey, if I tell them where I live,
they'll fix it.
They'll fix it. I don't want that. I don't want special treatment. I'm not looking for special treatment.
Why don't you just fix it for everybody?
Yeah, fix it for everybody, and then I'll, it's tempting. Yeah, I want to have cable modem access to the internet, but if I tell them where I live and everything, then they'll be hounding me and crap.
And you'll owe them.
Yeah, then I'll owe them, and then I can't badmouth the cable system near my house because I'm on Cablevision of Long Island, the worst cable system in the country. They got the worst basic service, man. They don't give you anything. They give you MTV, HBO, you got to pay for. You got to pay for everything. It's just a joke. You don't get anything cool. They only give you 29 channels, and that's it.
Still?
Yeah. Sucks.
When do they have to renew that
No
contract?
E-Network. My sister was over at my house and she goes, I can't get the E-Network. I go, hey, that's your cable system. What are you yelling at me for? She thinks I own the E-Network.
But when do you have... that contract has to be renewed every once in a while.
It was just an upgrade, but I didn't read it yet.
I'm going to tell you something. You know why most cable systems won't carry the E-Network? Because of me, I bet. I know that half of these cable systems, they're jealous of my success on the E-Network, and they don't want to give the people what they want. In every one of our radio markets, they're dying for the E-Network.
Sure.
Just for our show, but they won't give it to them because cable companies are arrogant. They won't give people what they want.
Power-hungry idiots.
You're damn right. Oh, this is great. Wait, before I get back to the teenage runaways of the Internet, because I'm now on the website. This is a guy named Greg. He has a tape of Fuzzy Geller.
Zeller.
What'd I say?
Geller.
Yeah, that's what it says here, Fuzzy Geller on my computer, because I got an idiot working the computer. That's Stuttering John.
It's Uri Geller and Fuzzy Zeller.
Hey, John, come on, huh? I'm working a mile a minute in here. Don't make me sound like an idiot. Check your facts. Fuzzy Geller. Fuzzy Zeller?
Fuzzy Geller bends at golf clubs.
What's the guy's name?
Fuzzy Zeller.
Zeller. Oh, now he corrected it. Thanks, man. Fuzzy Zeller news piece. Hey, Greg,
Howard?
how you doing?
Good. How are you, sir?
Good. Let's see the tape.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me just cue it up. Take about 2 seconds.
This is the guy making racist comments supposedly about Tiger Woods.
Is this him making the comments or him apologizing?
Yeah. They got apologies, they got comments, they got everything.
Cool, I like the sound of that. Lehman will now meet Davis Love III in one semi on Tuesday, while Fred Couples and Phil Mickelson are paired in the other. The Green Jacket, an honorary membership at Augusta, and next year's Champions Dinner exactly how you like it. Perks of being Masters champion for Tiger Woods. What is not supposed to come with the territory is having Fuzzy Zeller, at best, putting his foot in his mouth, at worst, putting his foot in his mouth with bad intentions. Fuzzy swears it is the former. On Monday, Zeller apologized for using Tiger Woods' name in the same sentence as boy and fried chicken. Here's what he said.
Our little boy's driving well, he's putting well, he's doing everything it takes to win. So you know what you guys do when he gets in here? Pat him on the back, say congratulations, enjoy it, and tell him not to serve fried chicken next year. Got it. Or collard greens, or whatever the hell it is.
Last thing you said that you didn't quite hear, or collard greens, or quote, whatever the hell they eat.
They.
Zeller said he was joking, and his comments were not meant to be racially derogatory. He went on further to say that he would seek Tiger out at the very next opportunity and sit down with a 21-year-old champion and explain.
If Fuzzy's going on tour with Dennis Miller, I hear next week.
Howard, was it okay?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Thanks. Can you send that to? I don't know how we can. We'll get that. We'll end up getting it.
Want me to send you the tape?
Yeah, please.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, man.
Bye-bye.
Bye. That's pretty good. All right, here we go. I'm on the webpage right now. Teenage Runaways of the Internet. From the creators of the Young Babe page.
The Young Babe page, the first page, huh?
Every day, I'll give you the address after I read this because I know
Have you ever been on the Young Babe page? What's that?
No, I never. I don't know what that is. Every day, millions. You know the guy who runs this webpage, Jackie?
No, this guy offered to host our website. So he's, in return for putting a banner up where you put a little ad for somebody.
What? Was that an answer to your question?
Yeah, I'll translate because Jackie's not a good communicator. Jackie was talking to. Oh, come on, Jackie. Well, who would understand that explanation? Be serious. Play that back, and you won't even understand it. It's not even worth an explanation. How's that?
Does he know the guy or not?
I don't know that. I don't know. Do you know the guy who runs this webpage?
I don't even know you.
No, do you know the guy who runs this
I have
webpage?
no idea who it is.
All right.
Okay, that's what we wanted to know.
He emailed me.
There's a guy who he wants to put a banner on my webpage, and then you connect to his.
What does that mean to me?
I don't know. I just want to know if he knows the guy.
No idea.
Can't answer a
And the
straight question.
answer is they email each other.
Right. No, the answer is some guy sent him an email.
But he,
Not even the guy who runs the webpage.
well, who knows with Jackie?
Every day, millions of teenage girls run away from home, Robin.
And they pose nude before they do it?
Let's see. Most of them end up in the streets, but the cream of the crop end up here on the hottest website on the Internet. Here you will find absolutely the youngest, freshest girls on the Internet, all eager to please. We've taken them off the streets, cleaned them up, and gave them a hot meal. Now they're ready to repay our kindness by showing you everything they've got.
Oh, this is silly.
We've even got a page full of the hardest pics to find anywhere. Black teenagers naked. Wow. Black teenagers naked.
Oh, dear.
No, I didn't even read this.
This is great. Every one of our girls are certifiably 18 or older, but you'd never know it from looking at them. Maybe a few more hot meals.
And they'll look their age?
Oh, whoa. These are pretty hot pictures.
Are you into the whole thing?
I'm not into the whole thing, but they got two
This is the
hot
sample
girls.
page.
Is there a banner?
We emailed
each other.
Just remember you're on here because
All right. Go have a look at our sample page. That alone will convince you that we are the #1 site for teen pics. And only members get the good stuff. The hottest naked young teens all waiting for you and you only. Once you're convinced, head on over to our sign-up page. It's fast, it's painless, and it makes girls very happy. I'm not signing up, but let's see some samples. I'll click into samples.
It makes girls very happy?
It'll make you very happy. I don't think it makes the girls happy, unless you're a lesbo. Now they got this thing on these web pages. They break them down into little boxes. You can't find anything. Hold on a second. Oh, here you go. Whoa, these girls do look kind of young. Do you guys see these girls?
Let me see where you are.
They're cute. They're runaways? Wow.
Yeah, now click on the left.
And then it blows it up? Yeah. So you can take any one of these little pictures and
Oh,
blow them
there's
up.
little pictures.
Which girl do you like?
Go down a little further.
I like these two girls grabbing each other's
Yeah,
butts.
that's a good one. Click on it.
Yeah, that's sexy.
Oh, it's going to take probably a while.
Yeah, this is 28A connection. I got to have either
and
a...
it'll be slow.
I got to have a satellite or a modem, a cable modem. Come on. I can't wait all day for these teenage pics. I'm on the air.
Give this one a double click.
Which one? This one right here? These two girls in the water?
Yeah, double click.
You think those are those are awfully young girls.
Double click it.
Maybe this guy's not full of it. Maybe they are runaways with breast implants.
Yeah, they got breast implants.
These
Before
two girls,
they ran.
Some of these girls are awfully hot for runaways. But why not?
It's actresses,
No, these are runaways.
strippers.
Hey, come on. You think these are runaways, Jackie?
No.
Definitely.
Oh, no.
This one looks like a runaway. You know, they
Did
give
you
you.
click on this thing?
Yeah, I'm
I don't
waiting.
know how old she is now.
Meanwhile, there's this one girl naked with her legs spread, and you know they give you the icon for the mouse is a little hand with a finger up. I'm doing like wicked. Look at that. I'm doing junk to her.
You're putting that finger in the wicked
Yeah,
place.
I'm taking the icon finger and putting it in weird places. What are you showing me? Oh, look at these two. I'm loading video of this. Take forever. We'll be here all night. All right, I'll give this address out. This meets with my approval.
Well, double click one of them.
I did. It's still downloaded.
Trying to get it into the computer.
I double clicked on this thing.
There you go.
Yeah, it's finally coming up.
Oh, you did it already.
Yeah, okay, let's see. This each little picture gets blown up so you can see it big.
And how many
Once
little
they're in
pictures
your-
do you get in a sample?
I'll tell you right now, 3, 6, 9. I'm looking at 9 dirty pictures. 9 filthy, dirty pictures. Oh, wow,
That's
those
not
girls
a
are
bad
young.
sample.
Hey, they're not kidding. These two girls are young.
I know.
This guy's not kidding.
So my cable modem will come up.
It comes up in a second. This is a 28A connection, man. This is slow. I can't wait all day for this. I'll wait a little longer.
Yeah.
Wow, those girls are young. All right, here, I'll give you the address. You want it? It's run-aways.com.
Men.
www, I guess, .runaways.com, but it's run hyphen. That, you know what that means? That means it's probably a runaways.com.
Yeah, this is the second one.
Yeah.
How could you even come up with that idea?
And they got black runaways, too, guys. Evidently, that's a premium.
That's extra.
That's extra.
That's hard to get.
According to the info.
Hey, now.
Is that still coming up?
Oh, yeah. No, it's all the way up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got the two girls, and they're kissing each other in the water, and they're hugging each other, and their chests are rubbing against each other.
And what is your picture quality?
Very good. Want to see?
Let me.
Yeah, come on over.
And Howard, once you've downloaded it, now you can go back to it, and it loads pretty quick. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, look at it. What do you mean? The picture quality is dynamite.
Like a photograph?
I got an Aptiva here. Look at this. Yeah, oh, yeah. It's beautiful.
Oh, my goodness. That's too good.
And look how young they
I
are.
want it fuzzier.
Look how young they are, too.
So do I.
This would be teenage runaways.
22.
22. Combined. I think they're 11 years old each.
It's developed.
Yeah. Okay. I brought in the movie Mars Attacks because there's this one scene. The movie kind of is weird, but there's this one scene that we could play on the radio. It's really funny. Jack Nicholson has like a nervous breakdown. He's going, he's yelling at some guy, Rod Steiger, and Rod Steiger's going, kill, 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 kill. And then Jack Nicholson's like, no. It's just over and over again. So we're going to take that, and we'll be playing that for you later. It's a good scene from Mars Attacks. Jack Nicholson's
the only good scene.
The only good scene from Mars Attacks. And Gary, get in touch with this satellite guy. See if we can't get hooked up to a satellite. Tom Chiusano, man.
I can't believe the quality of that picture.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That's a JPEG.
All that technology just to look at naked pictures.
Yeah. That's the only thing the Internet's good for is looking at nude pictures and sick stuff.
You know what? Men are ridiculous. They'll go to great lengths just to look at naked pictures.
Yeah. That's what the Internet was invented for. And what's weird about it is the government wants to stop all this.
I thought it was invented for research.
Nah. I mean, maybe, but I'm not doing any research.
I was listening to some scientists. They were kvetching because all of you people with your naked pictures are tying up everything so they can't get research.
Yeah, screw those scientists. There's a guy out there who's on the verge of creating a cure for AIDS.
He'd like to share some information with some other guys, but you got to get naked pictures.
Hey, scientist, gay schlugen Cup and Von. That's right. He knows what I mean. That's Italian.
That's science talk.
Well, anyway.
Did they tell you can't have cable modem, Howard?
Yeah, well,
I called
because you live in like a tenement where there's tons of houses on top of houses, so it pays for them to install it because you should see where Jackie lives. It looks like a shanty town. And they got tons of, but I can't imagine anyone there's got a computer.
Looks like a WPA camp.
Yeah, it does. It looks like a war zone.
Howard, everybody doesn't live in an estate.
I don't live in an estate, but at least I don't. I mean, Jackie's got money.
Most people have real walls.
And Jackie's got, instead of buying one nice house, Jackie bought 3 dilapidated homes. 3 shacks. And he travels back and forth between shacks.
I live in a nice town.
The shacks aren't even near each other. Jackie's got the wackiest setup I ever saw. He buys these shacks, and they're far apart from each other, and he walks over to each one.
Is his plan to eventually buy up everything in between?
Yeah, he's like Monopoly. But, of course, he bought in a shanty town that's next to the water, and every couple of months he gets flooded out.
I live in a gorgeous town.
Oh, God, a gorgeous town. He's always saying that. I'm waiting to see this gorgeous town.
Well, if you responded to one invitation you've got in the last 12 years, you'd have seen it by now.
No.
But what I saw kept me away.
Ruby, you're on the air.
Yeah, how you doing?
All right. Okay.
Listen, you know why that you are never going to be popular in Detroit?
Why?
It's an all-black market.
What are you talking about? I'm already popular in Detroit. In 38 days, we already... First of all, Detroit is not an all...
Black people listen to this show.
Yeah, but...
Oh, no, I know cool black people do.
First of all...
But the uptight black people don't.
First of all, let me set you straight on a couple of things. Detroit itself is all black. Everywhere else is all white. You're talking about the suburbs of Detroit. You're talking about Southfield, Michigan. Bloom, whatever. There's some Jewish thing. Bloomfield, Michigan. You're talking about all Hamtramck. That's Polacks.
Yeah.
Those are white the last time I checked.
Well, I just can't understand why.
Honey, Detroit doesn't matter. No one cares about attracting an audience in Detroit.
Well, let me tell you.
There's no money in getting black people. You just see advertisers won't pay for black people.
In New Orleans, you are very popular.
Of course.
Shoot.
Just because black people, and there's a lot of black people that listen to this show.
We know what good radio is.
Yeah, don't worry about it, honey. What are you talking about?
You know why people are always giving you a hard time? Because you say what you're going to do and you do it.
That's right.
And you're good at it.
Are you a runaway?
No, I'm not a runaway.
I got big money for you if you are. I can put you on a
You're gonna
webpage.
start your own page?
I'm going to start my own Runaways page.
Hey, now.
No.
If I get a website, man, I'm going to put Runaways on there, and I'm going to get everything on there. Wait till you see.
You know what? Actually, I'd like to be a runaway from life sometimes. But
Yeah,
no,
well,
I'm not.
all right. Well, listen, go tell it to a psychiatrist. Thank you.
Thanks, bye.
All right, talking about Detroit, you're not going to believe this one.
All right. What am I not going to believe?
You're really not. So I get this article. Baba Booey passed it on to me. It's from the Detroit News. Now, first I thought it was just some technical magazine or something where somebody was mouthing off, but listen to this. So we're on in Detroit now like 38 days. This is like when we're on for 15 days. This article comes out. They're writing about the fact that we've come to Detroit. Now, here's a quote from a guy. He works at our radio station.
Okay.
They interviewed him about us coming to Detroit. Here's his quote.
Now, is he a DJ or is he in management?
I'll tell you that in a second. First, hear the quote. I'm almost ashamed to say that I work for the station that brought Stern to Detroit, says Jim Jarecki. Quote, I think he is disgusting and find this kind of radio boring. But the thing that bothers me the most, I guess, is not Stern himself, but the fact that he continues to be so successful. Maybe I'm missing something here, or perhaps I'm too old. I don't really believe in censorship. I think the public are the best censors. I think the public are the best censors. If no one paid any attention to him, he wouldn't be on the air. But people seem to like him, and I don't know why. He brings absolutely nothing to radio, and I would love to see him fall on his face here in Detroit, but it probably won't happen. The guy works for us.
What does he do?
He's in the technical department. I think he's one of the engineers.
Oh, why are they even interviewing him?
I don't know. Do you realize they had to go to the radio station? Now, understand how reporters hate my guts. They couldn't find anybody at the radio station who hated me, so they went to some guy who's working the transmitter. Gary, what does this guy exactly do there? Doesn't really say in the article. You know what I mean? First of all, I can't believe the guy's still working for our company. If he's so embarrassed by me, he should leave.
I mean, didn't somebody do something about this after they saw this article?
Yeah.
This was in a major newspaper?
Yeah, and what am I doing that's so offensive?
We're trying to get the program director on the phone, but we just got his answering machine.
Oh, yeah?
He works in technical operations.
What does that mean? Engineering?
I'm not sure. See, I didn't want. We called the station yesterday and asked for him.
Yeah.
And we asked what he did, and that's what they said he did.
Technical operations.
Mm-hmm.
First of all,
probably like the chief engineer.
A guy's got the balls to be. First of all, if you got nothing nice to say and you work for the company and it's a new project that they're starting, I don't care what the project is. You don't go to the newspapers and start blabbing and bad-mouthing the guy. I mean, that just doesn't make any sense. What are you doing at the company?
Yeah, why wouldn't you just leave?
Yeah, or just shut up.
Yeah, just shut your mouth.
If you don't like
it, if you object to something that much, leave.
Right. I mean,
then
what do you
make a statement.
What do you think pays your salary, douche?
He's going to take the money.
Yeah.
It makes him just as dirty as what he thinks he hates.
Yeah, quit if you have any integrity.
See, the problem is we've always found this, that the technical guys, the engineering guys, they always feel that what's on the air never affects what, they'll always be there.
Well, maybe that'll change now.
Salespeople can make money with you in programming, but...
I'll tell you a little story. When I worked at NBC, I got there, and they had all these union radio guys, and their jobs they thought were guaranteed for life. So I get there, and every time I want to record something or record a bit or use an engineer, they tell me they're on a lunch break. They start busting my balls. They say
they'll get back to you.
Yeah, they'll get back to me on it because these guys had guaranteed jobs for life. So I turned to a couple of them, and I said, this was like one of my first days at NBC, and I said, you know what, guys? You're being awfully short-sighted because if I don't succeed, think about it. If I don't do well, you guys will be out of work because there'll be no more radio division.
You're not the enemy.
The radio station will fall. And they started laughing like, yeah, you're going to make the radio station fall? Yeah. Okay. Ha, 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 ha. We have jobs for life. Guess what, man? Make a long story short, I'll fast forward you about 5 years. Not only did I get fired, I took most of the revenue with me. NBC got out of radio and fired every goddamn last one of them. Mm-hmm. Every one of them. There are no more radio jobs, no more union jobs at NBC from radio. It's gone. So, man, if you don't think it's important to stick together, we're a team, man. We're a team. For better or worse, we're all thrown in together because your job depends on it.
People don't often see that distinction.
Well, technical guys always think, hey, man, it doesn't matter what they put on as long as I just keep the station on the air. Well, you know what, man? If you're not part of the team, get out. You don't like it, get out, man. Have some integrity. Have some balls.
It sounds like nobody paid him for his ideas about what to put on the air.
Yeah, why don't you tell this guy to come on the air with me, and I'll talk to him about team playing and how you do it. You know what, man? you might not like everything that's going on, man, but you keep your mouth shut to the press. And you come take it up to me. Come to me man to man, face to face, and tell someone about it.
Or quit.
Or quit. Go work for a company you believe in.
But you're absolutely
Why would you work for a company you don't believe in?
But you're right about that, Howard. Even it is a team that we're on, and even if it's like baseball, guys get put on the same team that don't like each other.
Right.
The point is you want to try to win.
Right. That's right. I just say, hey, man, I don't want a guy on my team that doesn't root for me.
Yeah, how do you know he's going to do the best job?
What is a big stuttering Johnny? Yeah.
Our old program director isn't there anymore, but there's a new one, and I have him on the phone.
What do you mean our old program? Who's our old program director?
I don't,
This is Detroit?
Yeah.
Who's our old program director?
I don't know. I had a name in our, we keep a book of names.
We got the new one on the phone?
Yeah, the old one could have been, we've only been on there for...
I was going to say, how could we have an old one? We haven't been there very long.
Oh, okay. What's his name?
John Gorman.
Oh, John Gorman. That's the guy who cut our wires in...
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, John. I'm glad he's on our side now. Hey, John.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing, man? John used to work in Cleveland. He worked for the station that cut our wires.
He's not the guy who...
Yeah, John cut our wires.
No, he's not the guy that physically cut
No.
them. No.
No.
He's the guy that ran
He's
the
the one who gave the orders to cut them.
Did you give the orders?
Well, let's put it this way. Somebody get a little carried away.
Yeah, but now John's working with us.
You don't want to cut our wires anymore.
Absolutely not.
Hey, John, is there anyone in Detroit we could cut their wires? Why not? Why can't we do some... John,
I don't even think you have to worry about cutting anybody's wires in this city.
I want to tell you why I like working with John. John's one of those guys, he'll do anything to win.
You're nuts.
I love having this guy on my team now.
You are too funny.
Hey, I just want to see every other radio station in Detroit go dark.
Yeah, hey, I'm with you. And you know what? You're the man to make them go dark.
You got a chance for that, I think.
Let me tell you something, man. When you say that, I don't laugh. This guy actually makes radio stations go dark. This guy's a warrior. Hey, John, how is it we could have an engineer...
Or whatever technical support is.
I mean, seriously, how could a guy go to the Detroit News, which is a pretty important paper in Detroit, not as important as the Detroit...
Free Press,
whatever it is, which isn't free. How could he go in the newspaper and say, I'm ashamed to work here, I'm disgusted, I find this kind of radio boring, the thing that disturbs me the most is the fact that it continues to be so successful, I don't really believe in censorship, I think the public is the best censor, I wish people would pay no attention to him on the air. He brings absolutely nothing to the radio. I'd love to see him fall flat on his face here in Detroit. This is a guy who I'm trying to make money so he can be paid.
See, we're in a building where we also house a TV station and an AM station.
I hear you.
And I think that this engineer, I don't even know who he is.
Why don't we fire him?
I believe he works for the AM.
So let's get rid of him. Let's teach him a lesson.
I mean, I can't believe that he went to the press and said something like that.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, that guy has no fear of losing his job.
That's insubordination.
Yeah, I say that's insubordination. Cut his wires. That's what I'm saying, John.
Hey, I'm surprised he hasn't cut our wires.
Yeah.
Really, with that attitude.
But seriously, has anybody, when you read that, were you shocked?
I was totally shocked. I mean, I couldn't believe, first of all, I couldn't believe that the newspaper would dig in deep and try to find some technical person that would make a statement like that.
Yeah, that's the weird thing.
This is probably a guy who never sees sunlight.
I mean, what does that tell you if you're reading a newspaper? You know, the casual reader of the newspaper goes, hey, wait a second, boy, look at that. Even the people in his own company hate him.
Right.
But that means they probably had to go through 900 people.
Yeah, because it's not the air's talent. It's not anybody who's visible.
Nobody in management.
I don't even know who this person is.
Yeah, I mean,
that's how deep they went.
This is some guy working in the technical department at the AM radio station where we don't really work.
Yeah.
We work on the FM.
But they made it sound like he works right in the building.
But this is how the newspaper goes out of their way to slam me. Let me explain, John. So they go to 900 people that work for the company, and they all say, hey, Howard Stern's a good guy. We dig his radio. We're on team. We think he's going to do great in Detroit. That's not the answer they want. They don't tell you that they had to go through 900 people to find the one negative guy. They don't put that in the article.
The only one negative person in the entire building.
Yeah, so they find a guy who's working somewhere in engineering.
He's probably disgruntled about a lot of things.
Yeah, who knows? I would really check into this guy because, quite frankly, who would be that crazy to go on the newspaper and jeopardize their job? You know what I mean? Especially if you're an engineer.
We're going to find out who he is today.
Good. Good.
When did this article come out?
This is about a month ago at least.
Yeah, a month ago.
John, you're slacking off.
Yeah, you used to have people killed if they said something bad. John's nuts.
Well, we wanted to get our studios built. We didn't want any wires cut.
How come the newspapers won't report the fact that our ratings in 38 days doubled and tripled in some demographic?
Yeah, no, they buried that in the back page somewhere.
Yeah, no,
they printed it all.
I read an article that said that we didn't have any impact. I thought that was interesting.
I know.
Yeah, they're all out to get me. What can I say? What can I say? You know what? You used to be out to get me, but hey, at least you're on the team now.
Hey, I like being on the side I'm on.
John's a scary guy, man.
Scary man.
John, you always scared me, but it's better to be with you than against you. All right, man.
Okay, take care.
You thought Henry Hill was scary. That's John Gorman, everybody. Our program director in Detroit. To you other radio stations, I'm just warning you, don't cross that guy.
Police.
I mean, I'm telling you that out of pity. That guy's nuts, John Gorman.
Just as soon as he learns his way around, you're going to be in trouble.
We went to #1 in Cleveland. He cut the wires to our radio station.
Oh, dear. I mean, we went there live to do a broadcast.
Yeah.
The next thing we knew, we were off the air.
And he will kill you. I mean, I don't mean figuratively. I mean literally.
How many different ways did they take us off the air that day? I mean, we kept going off the air.
Well, they had it all planned. They had us cut off 2 different ways.
Yeah.
They not only cut the wires to the transmitter, but they cut the wires even that led to that bus, that remote bus.
Right.
They brought down the satellite link.
Oh, that was funny.
And then he had helicopters circling our live event.
Right, to disrupt us, to make it too noisy for us to broadcast.
He even had a tombstone maker change the writing on the tombstone. The guy's crazy. I'm telling you in Detroit, get out of town. It ain't worth
John Gorman's around.
John Gorman, you think I'm relentless and ruthless? John Gorman's worse than me. That bastard's insane. He's crazy.
Knows no bounds.
Knows no boundaries.
He goes that extra mile.
All right, so I'm sitting at home, relaxing Saturday, just reading the goddamn newspaper, trying to get mellow.
The goddamn newspaper.
Yeah.
Not the newspaper.
Yeah. And I'm reading a guy who I love and respect, a guy who's been always nice to us, Richard Johnson.
Yeah.
He does the Page 6 here. It's a gossip page in New York Post.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, like a guy with ESP, and I know you're not going to believe this, but I swear it's true. I said, read Page 6, I know I'm in it. Read Page 6, I know I'm in it. There's sometimes I get a vibe that I'm going to be on Page 6. I just don't know why.
Maybe you're psychically linked to
Richard Johnson? Christ. That's a scary
of all the
thought.
people.
So anyway, I'm reading it, and there's a blind item. Blind item means they don't exactly...
Have a name,
right.
yes.
So you tell me who they're talking about.
They allude to.
All right, listen to this. Hey, Gary, see if you got a phone number on Richard Johnson. I got to talk to him.
Surely we must.
Yeah, and if anybody knows Richard Johnson, just call him, wake him up, and tell him to get the hell on the phone. All right.
Baba Booey.
Which towering...
Enough said.
Okay. Which towering radio personality...
Oh, forget it.
has developed an ingenious method for insulating himself from his public. He fills his office with self-important producers and subhuman interns who are unable to take messages, answer questions, or even tie their shoelaces. Only a masochist would call back. So obviously this is about me, that somehow, in my devious mind, and I got to admit, I'm as devious as they come, except for John Gorman. I'm as devious, he outclasses me. But I'm as devious as they come. But even in my devious mind, Richard Johnson is accusing me of packing my office with interns and stupid a-hole producers like Gary, who barely can answer a phone. Now, I'm going to tell you something. When you call my office, I know for a fact, if you're lucky enough to get someone on the phone.
It's always a crapshoot.
Yeah. We have no organization, but that is not some kind of ingenious plan. I would love to get my messages.
Well, it does seem, you're a very important man in the industry now.
Sort of. You would think so.
I mean, just on the appearances alone.
Right.
You've got a major motion picture. You write books.
Right.
You're, #1 around the country. You have a national show. You're on TV every night.
Right.
You must have the ability to have an organization.
Yeah, well, here, we don't. That's it. Now, I got to tell you something. For years, my agent has said, various people have said, I can't call your office. It is so disorganized.
It's like a swamp.
And I said, look, man, I've already hired several people out of my own pocket, out of my own money, to straighten this thing out.
It's a quagmire.
But the whole office, Gary tells me, Kathy tells me that they have to run the office with interns, that they don't have enough staff, or whatever. For some reason, Gary can't answer the phones, Kathy can't answer the phones. And we have interns who answer the phones, and the interns are only here for a couple of months, and
they change periodically.
Yeah, I mean, they don't know what's going on.
It goes further than that.
But it is not some devious plan that I have to keep people away from me.
But one would think that you'd have the ability to, and you would want
every day
to have a professional office.
I would love to have a printout every day sent to my computer of all the people who called me.
Can't get through.
Right.
I want to tell you a couple of things. First of all, you have interns running the office. We train them the best that we can, and I really mean that. But some days, some people are better on the phones than others. So if two people...
And by the way, then I'm a victim of my own plan, because I try to call Gary sometimes, and all I get is his voicemail.
I always... I love it. It's like playing the lottery when you call in here to see if you can get through.
Howard, I run this office, and I'll call from outside, and I'll say, it's Gary. And they'll go, Gary who?
Right.
And I would think they would recognize me. I say, hey, how you doing? It's Gary. Can I talk to Kathy?
So what do you think of this Richard Johnson article? I know you're mad about it.
It's really about Gary.
Right.
No, I'll tell you, first of all, when it comes to answering the phones, right, if you have 3 people, interns in that day, and one calls in sick and one has to be sent on a special project, you might be left with one person who's not the best on the phones, but it's either that or nothing.
Right.
Second of all, I got 2 phone calls yesterday, one from Dan Flores' office, a guy I deal with there, and one from John Kennedy Jr.'s office.
Right.
Both telling me that we are the laughingstock of the industry when it comes to calling our office.
Yeah, but except you know what the difference is? We're successful.
Well, listen. We're successful.
John Kennedy Jr. can laugh at my...
No, wait a second. Hold on a second.
He's got a great office.
Don't pick on JFK.
Okay.
Because it's somebody that works in his office that I've known for a long time.
Right.
Who was treated, she felt very badly.
Right. What goes on? Because I got a couple of letters from people who say they called Gorillo. They got Gorillo and he yelled at them.
That's a whole different thing.
Right.
I'm talking about when the show's off.
Yeah.
You know, people, they want to get as much information as you can. I don't think it's wrong to ask somebody who's calling.
Right.
What is this in reference to?
Right.
Could you hold on? But people don't want to say what this is in reference to. Now, when this woman, and it was the woman that writes this column, called on Friday, I was here. I heard the entire conversation.
Right.
Our intern did not do a thing wrong in this instance.
Right.
She's just all pissed off because she thinks she's big hot stuff at Page 6, and how dare we not take her call?
Well, what happened? So what happened?
She called here,
and they probably said referred it to my agent, right?
That's exactly what happened. He said Jeannie something from Page 6 is on the phone. She would like to speak to you. And I said to him, do you know what it's in reference to? And he said he didn't. And I said, please get back on the phone and say, all press inquiries go to Don Buchwald. Would you like the number? And that's what he did. And she hung up on him.
Oh, so okay.
All
so
pissed
that's
off
what
and hung up on him.
Oh, okay.
And now she's gonna, blow her big horn in the column. But I think it's totally wrong. I mean, I listened to the whole thing.
Do you have any kind of relationship with her at all?
No, I don't even know her. Like, it's not even. She didn't even say.
But I got to tell you the truth. I've told Gary, because when Gary used to talk to the press, even when he would say no comment, he would do it wrong.
Well, that's true.
So I said, hey, all press inquiries. I don't care who it is. If it's that stupid free paper that Chauncey puts out, you refer it to my agent, Don Buchwald.
Let me say a couple things. First of all, this woman calls up and doesn't say she's from Page 6.
Right.
Says she's from the New York Post. I don't recognize her name. Had she said she was from Page 6, I may have picked up the phone. But the truth is, why would I want to?
No, you handled it right. Don't you pick up the phone.
These people are like pit bulls.
Right.
And they know.
And when it comes to me, they always screw me.
And everybody at Page 6 knows, call Don Buchwald. They know he doesn't want
What did she want? Do you know?
I think it was probably something to do with the Pam Anderson thing, because I saw her on Hard Copy talking about it. It's actually sort of cute.
Yeah?
Yeah, she was on Hard Copy talking about the Pam Anderson thing. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know what she wanted.
Okay,
but
cool.
She was just, she couldn't believe that we would not talk to Page 6. How dare we?
Coming up next, I am going to... You know how I've been ripping these guys from Minneapolis, St. Paul, a new a-hole?
Yeah.
What's the name of that show again? The Tom Barnett, the Tommy B Morning Crew. Wait till you hear what I got next. Wait till you hear. I got to expose this guy for what fake that he is.
Oh.
He's a fraud. You got Red Peters lined up? Okay, wait till you hear this. Hold on. I'm going to expose the Minneapolis St. Paul Morning Crew as the frauds that they are. We got a press conference coming up, too, and I got to play you some phony phone calls. And, God, when am I going to get to this phone call that we did, this amazing phone call that we got from Billy Bob Thornton's wife. It happened the other morning on Monday morning. I got to get to that, but first these words.
More to come when the Howard Stern Show returns in a moment. 97.1 The Eagle.
7:57 at the Eagle. This is Brad Baxter. It's 8:03 at 97.1 The Eagle.
You're listening.
Don't touch the dial!
To the Howard Stern Show.
Yeah, hey, Gary. I got a tape of that idiot Charles Grodin talking about me again. Why don't you go watch it and see if there's anything worth listening to on here. We are seconds away from exposing the Minneapolis St. Paul Morning Crew as a bunch of frauds.
But you can't stay away from Charles Grodin, huh?
No, here. Tell Gary to watch this and see if there's anything good on it.
You said a couple of weeks ago that you were going to stop talking about it.
Well, maybe I got a Jones. I can't stop doing it. John, yes? Hello, you're on the air.
Hello.
Yeah.
Howard.
Yeah.
How you doing, man?
Yeah.
I'm calling. I got a good website for you.
What is it?
It's called fatchicks.com.
I've been on fatchicks.com, and I'm going to tell you something. You're full of it, because when you go on there, there's just it's like a banking page.
No, it's a big screen with a bunch of fat chicks bent over naked.
You're talking about no space between chicks and fat?
No space. Fatchicks.com.
I'm on it right now, man.
Well, try a space then.
What?
Try a space. I was on it last week. It was hysterical. Unless they changed
Why
it.
would a banking place be
It
fat
says,
chick?
when you go on there, it says, many mail bank domains point to this page. These domains are used by our clients for their personal email addresses. They create their own custom addresses, blah, 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 blah. They rent for $4.95 a year. It's some kind of service. There's no fatchicks.com.
There's not a bunch of naked girls bent over with big, fat, wrinkly butts.
You've really seen this?
Yeah, last week.
I'm going to put a space between fat and chicks.
Try the space.
But it's not going to work.
I don't know.
Because I never heard of putting a space between fat and chick.
No, there's not much room.
Yeah, it says here, Netscape is unable to locate the server, www.fatspacechicks.com.
Sorry, man. I saw it last week. I don't know where I saw it.
Well, get your information straight.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Wrong address.
Yeah, I'm not going to mislead my audience about fatchicks.com. No, the website to go to
is Runaway.
Run-aways.com.
Maybe the fat chicks needs a hyphen.
They got nude underage runaways.
How about young fat chicks?
I'll look into that. Okay, here's the deal. So yesterday we're doing the show, and the morning crew in Minneapolis, St. Paul, that has been ripping me off for years and getting away with it, and they're one of the worst. The Tom Bernard Show. So bad. So he put out this CD, and they had this song on there, How's Your Whole Family? And I was goofing on it. I'll play a little bit of it for you, just so I can set this up, okay? But check this out. This is funny. So we're listening to this guy. He has the best of the Tom Bernard Show. Meanwhile, the CD really blows. You can't... Yeah, I mean, right, Robin? I played every goddamn track on there. There wasn't one good one. Then they had this song parody on How's Your Whole Family?
How's your whole?
Right? Family, how's your whole? Family, how's your whole? Family, how's your whole family? Now here's the big one. How's your dick? Oh, wait. Oh, I'm sorry.
Family.
How's your whole? Yeah, he does it twice before he gets to dick.
Family.
How's your whole? Family. How's your whole family?
How's your dick?
How's your dick, see?
Imitation
machine. How's your dick? Right? Loads of laughs. So meanwhile, we then find out this guy didn't even write the song.
Yeah, this is on the Tom Bernard Morning Crew, whatever it is, album.
Yeah, and it's written,
but it's not there.
It's written by a guy named Red Peters, and they don't even give him credit on the album. And right now on our phone is the author of that song, Red Peters. Red.
How's your whole?
Here he is. Give us a live version.
Howard, how's your whole?
How's your whole?
Family.
How's your whole?
How's your whole?
You know,
family,
son of a bitch, I was running around singing that all day.
I know, it gets stuck in your head.
How's your dick?
I'd see people go, how's your hole?
Yeah. Hey, I wrote a couple of new verses.
Yeah?
You want to hear them?
Sure I do.
All right, hold on.
I heard a couple yesterday.
Actually, on the Red Peters album, you can go to track, what is it, 17, but I don't have a track 17 here. Or maybe it's 16. They give you a karaoke version.
It's 14.
Is it 14?
Yes.
No.
So you can sing your own.
How's your colon? On your typewriter, how's your colon? On your typewriter, how's your colon? On your typewriter, how's your colon on your typewriter? How's your vulva? Vulva automobile, how's your vulva? Automobile, how's your vulva? Automobile, how's your vulva automobile? I I said, how's your prick? In your finger from a rose bush. How's your... All right, never mind. So anyway...
Yours is terrible.
Yeah, thank you.
It's bad right from the start.
Who are you talking to, me or Red?
You.
All right.
How's your vulva?
Anyway, Red.
Yeah.
Tell everybody... Does this come as a shock to you? You were not given credit?
Absolutely, it was a shock. You know, I'm from...
You didn't know about it?
No, listen to this. Listen to this guy's whole story. You're from the Washington area.
No, Boston area.
Boston area. Go ahead,
Yeah,
Red.
so I'm driving down Wollaston Beach. You know where that is?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm driving down there, and all of a sudden I heard you singing...
How's your whole
family?
Right.
And then ranking on it.
Right.
So I immediately pulled off the side of the road and called my manager, Owen Money, and notified him. He had already heard it himself. Someone had already contacted him.
Right.
Owen Money.
It turns
Look,
out these bastards...
Look, whether you like Red's song or not, I mean, we goofed on it pretty heavy yesterday, but whether you like it or not, Red wrote the song, and no morning show should be taking credit for it, putting it on their best stuff.
They didn't even give me credit.
No.
And you know what? We did a sound scan on it. They sold 10,000 copies of it.
Yeah, and you know what they did with your money? They donated to some goddamn charity. Which,
what about the Red Peters charity?
Yeah, right. I mean, you're not floating in dough.
No, not at all.
Why don't you sue the bastards?
Well, that's what we're going to do.
Yeah, you should. Because you know what?
You.
If you want to give the money to charity, that's one thing. But what this guy's going to be a hero and give your money? No wonder he's...
Yeah, I'll tell you something, Howard. I'll tell you something.
Go ahead.
It's not the first guy, DJ, who's ripped me off.
Go ahead.
You know, there's been plenty of DJs across country. They didn't give me any credit. When I had Blow Me, You Hardly Even Know Me, and How's Your Whole Family out on a 45.
Right.
You know, several years ago.
Go ahead.
They were playing it all over the United States. They never gave any credit to
So Tom Bernard...
They kept the credit to themselves.
Tom Bernard is a fraud, isn't he?
He is a fraud.
Not only is he ripping me off,
he's going to find out. He's going to get the wrath of Red Peters.
Yeah, wrath of Red Peters.
That's right.
Yeah, man, dude, seriously.
Well,
I mean,
Tom Bernard, how's your hole?
How's his hole? I'm going to give him a new hole.
Wait a second. How's your dick, Tom Bernard? How's your dick? And how's your lawyer's dick? How's your lawyer's dick? You're a dick. You rip off poor Red Peters. He's driving around in a crummy car. How's your dick? You stupid prick. You're going to hear from Red Peters' lawyer today. What? What is it, Baba Booey?
You know what else?
Yeah.
You know what else is interesting about this? His manager was telling me that Tommy B and that whole morning crew were goofing on Red Peters, taking shots at him.
Oh, yeah.
And then they included it on their CD.
Yeah, that's nice.
Wow.
Yeah, meanwhile, if it's such a goof, why aren't they goofing on it?
Yeah.
How come they're playing it like it's real?
I haven't even seen it. Hey, if anyone has the CD, I'd like to see it.
Yeah, we got it. I'll let you see it.
All right.
I bet you're going to kick him in the cocktail table. You're gonna kick him in the cocktail table. In the cocktail table. In the cocktail table.
Oh, man.
All right, Red. Thanks, man.
Okay, hey, thanks
That's
a
Red.
lot.
Oh, Red.
Hey, yeah, by the way, hey, Howard.
Yeah, if you want to order the Red Peters CD, go ahead. Give him the number.
Yeah, don't order the Tom Bernard.
Yeah,
1-800-221-8180.
1-800-221-8180 if you want Red Peters CD.
And check out the redpeters.com.
Is that
website.
right?
Redpeters.com, one word.
You got any young runaway girls?
Not yet, but I'm working on it.
Yeah. How old a guy are you?
I'm 46.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you? I forget. I don't
When
know.
did you write How's Your Whole Family?
Yeah, when did you write Whole Family? How long ago?
1990.
Wow.
Did you check out any other songs on the...
what else you got on there? Let me see. Hold on. Gary, give me a couple of names. Rocket in My Pants?
Yep. Good one.
Let me see.
What about You Promised the Moon, but I Preferred Uranus?
Oh, yeah, let me check that out, too. Wait, here's Rocket in My Pants.
Not anymore. Hey, check out Two Gay Irishmen.
Okay, I'll check them all out.
When you have a chance.
All right, I'll check them all out, man. All right, thanks.
Dog Named Stains.
Hey, let me tell you something.
What?
In all seriousness?
Yeah.
I don't care what you say about your song. No one has a right to put that on a best-of CD and tell the public it's theirs and not tell the author of the song and then somehow give it away for free. Hey, dude, are you listening to the radio? Oh, I lost him. I gave up.
He got mesmerized by himself.
Started listening to his own. No, seriously, where's that? What's that all about? Seriously, I mean, okay, you can goof on that song all you want. How's Your Whole Family? But I like these guys. They're taking credit for it, and not only are they taking credit for it, they're putting it on a CD and selling it when this guy's not getting a dime. I mean, that's wrong, man.
Of all the stuff that we heard yesterday, that was the only thing that really made us talk.
Yeah. How's your whole family? You got to hear the rest of this Morning Cruise tape. It's really bad.
In any style.
Yeah.
You know, it's a little country, there's a little jazzy, a little big band.
Red's back on the phone. He thinks he got disconnected. Hey, Red, I hung up on you. You were busy. You were listening. You prick. Listen to me.
What?
You were listening to the radio.
I was not listening to the radio.
We heard ourselves.
All of a sudden I went dead. The line went dead.
No, I was talking to you and you had your radio turned up.
I did not have the radio turned up.
Want to bet? Hey, come on, man.
$20.
Come on, we're trying to help you.
I know kidding. I appreciate it.
Red, what do you do for a living?
I'm a music recording artist.
Really?
Is this how you make your total living?
I have a studio as well.
I like
music studio.
I like the name Red Peters.
You know what?
Yeah.
I was hoping he was like a state senator.
Yeah, that'd be good. Let's back him. Well, anyway, hey, Red, I'll give you a number again, man. You sound like a good guy. 1-800-221-8180.
Yeah, thank you very much. Check out the webpage.
Write a song about me. I'll play it.
All right, I do have one about you.
Let me hear that.
I don't know if I can say it on the air.
Well, write one that I can play on the air.
All right, pal.
All right, man.
Thank you.
Red Peters, everybody.
Red Peters.
Red Peters.
And his manager, Owen Money.
I kind of like the Uranus song.
That was cute.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Check out Dog Named Stains when you have a chance.
A Dog Named Stains? Okay. Yeah. I'll check it out, man. Thanks.
And redpeters.com. Thanks.
Right.
All right.
I'll plug in there for redpeters.com. We'll have to get on there. We'll have to go look at that webpage.
Oh, my goodness.
What does he call that? Stains?
Dog Named Stains.
Let's see if I got that one. Let's see. He's got, How's Your Whole Family? Two Gay Irishmen. Rocket in My Pants. Ballad of a Dog Named Stains.
All right, there you go.
All I was trying to say is, man, I mean, they're putting that on the, on that.
At least give the guy some credit.
Give the guy some credit, man. This guy's on serious acid, man.
He's 46 years old.
Yeah, he's like Jackie.
We don't like talking about it much, but it was that fall and winter, this little fall.
All that buildup just for cum Stains. Come here, Stains. Hey, it was worth it. It was a great buildup.
It was very crafted.
Jackie, you ought to hook up with this guy.
We got to admit, we all laughed.
Yeah. Cum Stains.
Oh, come on, Stains.
A Dog Named Stains.
I didn't know where he was going.
Me neither. You got to hang in there for a while.
He shocked us.
Hey, wait a second. The Minneapolis St. Paul crew can put that on their CD next year.
There you go.
Hey, I'm late for the press conference. I got to take a break. We got a big press conference for Red Peters' album, 1-800-221-8180. We'll be back right after these words.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. More after this. 97.1 The Eagle.
8:20 at the Eagle. This is Brad Baxter. It's 8:25 at 97.1 The Eagle.
You're listening to a man who thinks a little knowledge is a dangerous thing. That's why he refuses to know anything. Howard Stern.
Pamela and Tommy Lee on E! Part 2 tonight. Don't miss it. Learn all you need to know about Tommy and Pamela. How's your home? Family. How's your home? Family. Come on, Jackie. Do it. Yeah, there you go. It's insane. You're on a roll today, Jackie Marling. Come, Stains. I have a dog named Stains. Now I got to name my dog Stains if I get one. My wife's been talking about getting a dog.
Good, huh?
Yeah, she's been talking about getting a dog. I said, no dogs. I just as soon have another kid. It's just as difficult.
Really?
Oh, yeah. They're like babies. All right, Robin, without further ado, we have a dual press conference. We have so many new cities that we've added that we can barely keep up. As you know, we recently added Charlotte, North Carolina to our family.
How's your whole?
To our whole family. How long before I'm in the press conference and the first reporter asks me a question, I go, how's your whole family?
Or some guy will say something, how's your dictation
machine? There you go. You can use dictation, I'll use whole. Anyway, also, we have been in Columbus, Ohio. How long? Does anybody know? I don't know, but it seems like we've been there a while, a couple of months at least.
Yeah, maybe 2 years.
Yeah, I
We're
really...
finally getting around to the press.
I could honestly say 2 years, and I don't think I'd be wrong. Let's see.
No, nothing like that.
Nothing like that? How long have we been on in Columbus?
Baba Booey.
Give me a
Baba
clue.
Booey.
So I don't make a total fool out of myself.
Baba Booey.
1/3/97.
1/3/97. That'll be January 3rd.
This year.
What's today's date?
This is April 22nd.
We've been on there for 3 months.
Yeah.
4 months.
Yeah.
Baba Booey. Baba
Wow.
Booey.
Well, we finally got around to a press conference. I'm going to bring up both cities simultaneously. Due to the incredible technical expertise of Mr. Richie Herbie, I can bring you Columbus, Ohio, and Charlotte, North Carolina, all simultaneously.
Good morning, Howard.
Good morning. How's your hole?
Family?
Family.
This is Hal Fish, Program Director at WBZX in Columbus. The Blitz.
When's the last time you had a cocktail?
A stiff?
A stiff
Cocktail. Yeah.
A couple days, actually.
Who am I speaking with?
This is Hal Fish.
Hal Fish?
Yes.
And you're in where? Columbus?
Yes, Columbus, Ohio.
Okay, and who's there from Charlotte?
Hey, this is Dave in Charlotte, North Carolina, and our whole family is fine in Charlotte. Thank you very much.
Perfect. Let me address both the press in Charlotte and Columbus. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen of the backstabbing, stern-bashing press. Those of you who already wrote your articles or already are sure you don't like our show, you may leave now. Wait, don't leave yet.
They're not going.
All right.
You're talking to an empty room.
A second thought, stay in your seats. I don't care who you are. Columbus, Ohio, and Charlotte, North Carolina. If ever I had 2 dream markets, these are not them. But I need to conquer America. I need people all over listening to this show. I'm on a mission. I feel I'm one of the most ripped-off broadcasters in the United States, and I am coming to your town to prove to you that I am the originator. I have sworn off all press interviews, except for my press conferences into new radio markets. I deem it that important. Yes, every single market is important, no matter what size. Huge and important, or Columbus and Charlotte. Every market is important. Every market is another nail in the coffin of our critics and competition. So we welcome you nice folks to our festering network. Now, my name is Howard Stern, that's true. I am a modern-day Renaissance man, a genius, a radio god. Probably the one reason that all of America gets up in the morning. I'm an author, a film star, television star, well, on the E! Network, recording star. I have the ability to master anything that comes into my grasp. And yet I have very little brains, knowledge, or penis. And yet I am number one at everything I do. You explain it. Explain it. If you want dick jokes, fart jokes, duty jokes, celebrities, stutterers, crackheads, women who think they are men, men who think they're women, sex, erotica, bedwetters, captains of industry, sooner or later they will pass in front of my microphones. And you lucky people get to absorb every fascinating word. Governors love me. Movie stars love me. Gay people love me. Straight people love me. And soon Columbus and Charlotte will love me too. What can I say about being in these 2 new markets? I am thrilled to be here. And yet I'm nervous every time I enter a new market because I never know what can be out there. I'm as nervous as Michael Jackson in a room with a bunch of new 10-year-old boys. I love Ohio. I drove through there once. No, twice. The first time on the way to Detroit and the second time on the way back from Detroit. And Charlotte, what can I say about Charlotte? Hello, A&B, Barney, Andy, Goober. Today, Charlotte. Tomorrow, Mount Pilot, Robin.
We're moving right along.
I love this diverse...
We're going to the big city.
Yes, I love this diverse land of ours. Ohio is special because my own partner and newsperson, Robin Quivers, once lived in Ohio. And may have even had third input sex there. Anal sex. Did you have anal sex in Ohio with a stranger? Was that where it occurred?
It was not a stranger, Howard.
Oh.
No. This was a relationship.
Oh, that's
right. That old boyfriend still lives
there. The stranger was in San Francisco.
The stranger was San Francisco.
Well, we're not talking about San Francisco, Ohio. We're talking about a different Ohio. All right?
And I lived in Dayton.
We are talking about Ohio, the home of Marge Schott, who once said, isn't she from Ohio?
Cleveland.
Cincinnati.
I'm sorry. Cincinnati, yeah.
Didn't she once said, I never met a coon baseball player I didn't like?
Or words to that effect.
Or something like that. I don't know what she said. Anyway, By the way, I want to say that I know that neither of your two cities tolerate Jewish people, so let me say very quickly, I am half Jewish. Don't hold it against me. I believe in our Lord Jesus Christ. Thank you. Now, if there are any questions from the press, I would like to address them. Thank you.
And Charlotte, are you ready for us, Howard?
If anybody's left in the room.
Hey, they're all here. Nobody left.
I'm an important man.
Okay, he's an important man. This is Kay McFadden, and she put you on the front page of the Charlotte Observer and even said nice things about you, Howard, and I want to put her on right now.
WXRC 95.7 Charlotte, North Carolina, our home.
Kay McFadden?
Kay McFadden, Robin.
Howard, Robin, thanks for joining us. I appreciate that. You, unlike certain radio celebrities in our town, are a lot more accessible. They've been pretty quiet since you came on the air here.
Kay, let me explain that.
They're not talking to you?
They're not talking to anybody.
Kay, I'll tell you why I don't hide from the press. I have nothing to hide. I'm an open book. And I am proud of my accomplishments. And the reason that these other DJs are hiding from you is because you can now ask them the following question. Are you a fraud? Have you, in fact, been stealing Howard Stern's tapes for years and imitating him? And when you ask them this question, they will put me down, they will knock me, they will say horrible things about me. But now you, Kay, know the truth. And now all of Charlotte knows the truth. The truth is that I'm the original. And now they have to deal with it. No longer can these guys feed their families and go home like the heroes that they think they are without their families turning to them and saying, you are a fraud! They are fraud! Thank you.
Thank you, Howard. Now, here's my question to get to the more serious...
Oh, that wasn't a question. You were answering nothing.
That wasn't a question.
Oh, interesting.
That's a question.
But that's why they're hiding from me. I bet you called and asked them what their opinion is, Howard Stern. They hide from you. They won't even mention my name. Do you know, in my newest market, Minneapolis, St. Paul, they will not mention my name? Because, you know why? They're afraid. They're afraid to mention me. They're cowards. They think if they don't mention me, somehow people won't find me on the dial. Can you imagine the morons that are in my industry? They think if they don't mention me, that no one will find me on the dial. Well, of course, I mean, maybe it'll take a week longer, but the word will get out that I'm there. The word will get out.
All right, so here's my question, Howard. We have been having a little controversy here in Charlotte over what defines sexually perverted content.
Go ahead.
And I thought that you, with all those qualifications that you announced before, might be able to help us with it. What defines sexually perverted content? What is sexually perverted?
There is no thing sexual that is perverted.
Not even with dogs, cats, chickens?
That's not sex.
Hey
now. When you're talking about consensual sex between a man and a woman.
But we have had those subjects discussed on our program.
Yes. Even talking about a guy having sex with a dog. I'm answering seriously now. Can I answer this seriously? Is this a serious question?
This is a serious question. Now, I know you don't believe in arts in arts funding, public arts funding. But,
I don't.
But I do want to ask you about the basis on which it was...
Yes. First of all, there is nothing immoral or there is nothing dangerous about discussing sexuality. We all have penis and vagina. My children, when they were 4 years old, would point to their vaginas and go, I have a vagina. They knew it. What is it that I could say that would shock you about sexuality? What, that I masturbated?
What was the question?
Is there anything that is off limits sexually? Is there anything that we should not be exposed to?
Asked, quite frankly.
Well, that's what I'm turning it into. Sexually perverted is an oxymoron. There is sexuality in all realms of it. Why are we afraid to discuss this? Why this one aspect?
Might be perverted, but it's not wrong to talk about.
Do you realize the United States government says that we can discuss anything? We can talk about anything except sex? That's the first thing you should be able to discuss. Why keep it in the closet? You know, it's a funny thing. On the Internet now, they're discussing about whether they should get rid of these perverted web pages and stuff. Mm-hmm. And I say, what are they afraid of? That we might see two people fornicating? Is that what we're really afraid of? You know what it is? It's a ruse. And I'll tell you what's going on. The government wants to take control of more than just sex on the Internet. They want to take control of the whole goddamn Internet. Yeah. So what they do is they say, well, we have to protect children, so we got to worry about this sex. And why do you think I am? I mean, if there is a number one enemy list at the United States government, I am number one on it. Why do you think that is? Why do you think the United States... Name another individual in this country that's been fined $1.7 million. Newt Gingrich got fined $300,000. I got fined $1.7 million.
And he lied to his fellow congressman.
That's not a crime. What my crime was is I said vagina and penis 3 times in the same sentence. That was my big crime. I discussed whether a woman should shave her pubic hair. This is what people are afraid of. So the government will say, well, we have to get him under control because of this discussion of sexuality. They want to get me under control, period. It's not just about sexuality.
So that the airwaves are controlled.
Yeah, they want to control the airwaves. They want to control the Internet. You've got to realize what's going on. There are individuals out there who don't believe in the Constitution. And this whole wacky discussion of whether children can see a woman's bush? I mean, for Christ's sakes, I saw my mother's pubic hair when I was 5 years old. And yes, it was traumatic. She wrecked me. But never mind that. I still say it's okay. Big deal, sexuality, penis and vagina. Oh, boy. You know, in France, they wouldn't run around topless. In Italy...
You can see sex right on TV.
And in Italy, you see sex all the time. Of course, those people are completely non-productive. They can't even mail a letter in Italy without it taking 6 months to get to the United States. But nevertheless, no one is afraid of sexuality.
Howard.
Yes.
In Columbus, Ohio, Tim Farron.
Yeah, make your answers a little shorter, Howard.
No.
The other people want to...
Anybody still awake?
Well awake here, Howard. This is Tim Farron in Columbus, Ohio.
I think Kay ought to liberate herself and take off her top. What does Kay look like? Anybody know?
She looks very nice, actually.
Really?
Yes.
How old are you, Kay?
I'm 38.
Nothing wrong with that. It's a little over the hill.
Oh, just because she's writing an article, all of a sudden there's nothing wrong with it.
All right. You're used up. Are you holding up okay? Do you work?
How are you holding up?
That's another story. Do you work out?
Yes, I work out. Yes, I work out. Do you work out?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
What do you do?
I run, and I lift weights.
Oh, come on.
Kay, how's your whole? Family, I mean. How's your whole family? All right, very good. Let me take another question. Columbus, yes, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
That's all right, Howard. This is Tim Farron from the Columbus Dispatch.
Tim, do you know if Kay's a white woman or not?
Oh!
I can't
I've
even
never
tell.
seen Kay.
All right, go ahead.
I have no idea.
I'd like to know how tall she is. I'd like to know how much she weighs. I'd like to know her chest size.
You may never get those questions.
I mean, I don't know, but you seem to think you have something more important to say. Go ahead.
She has a tall voice, though.
Go ahead.
You've been here, of course, 3 months on the Blitz. We just had our first Arbitron poll, and you showed slight increases in the morning show. We're wondering when you're going to be number one and when you are, if you're going to come to Columbus.
Well, you know, as you know, every market I've ever been to, I've become number one pretty much. And no one ever does it in 3 months. I think the only market I could do that in wasn't it Orlando or some fluky thing like that?
Yeah,
not even that. 6 months.
Florida or something.
Yeah, it takes time. Radio ratings aren't like television ratings. It's not the way it goes. It takes a while before people discover you. I would imagine.
There occasionally is the situation where we have to blow out the old audience and bring in the new one.
I mean, 3 months. I've never been able to be number one in 3 months. That would be absurd. If there is an increase, what happens is then those people tell other people, and other people tell other people, and that's how it works. So I would say, I don't know how much of an increase do we have.
Well, we've got. Did you get the numbers there?
I don't have the numbers.
I mean, I don't need a scientific.
Hal does. Yeah.
I mean, did we? If we increase the audience,
at least one rank in virtually every prime demographic.
Yeah, so I would say then that sounds like we're right on course.
Yeah, that's good progress.
I would say maybe a year. Maybe a year will be number one. Or something like that.
And will you come to Columbus?
No. No, I might come to Columbus. Why not? Sure. I go to Columbus.
Great.
Robin. Tim, how's your wife's whole family? How's her whole family? How's your whole... You're not married? No. All right. I was just doing that.
Well, how's your dick? Dictation machine.
How's your dictation machine?
It's fine.
By the way, this just in, we became number one in Minneapolis, St. Paul after our first commercial break. So negate everything I just said. Who has another question?
How about Charlotte, here in Charlotte?
No, okay, let's go back to Kay. Kay, can I ask your breast size? What's your bra size? Kay, seriously, do you have a B cup?
I'm supposed to guess your size? Oh.
Is she big?
She was pointing at me and said, guess my size. Is that right?
What's she wearing, a dress?
Yes.
Short dress?
Yes.
Who does she look like?
Oh, gosh. She looks like Kay McFadden.
I see. The one and only Kay McFadden. All right,
absolutely.
Go ahead.
Absolutely. Okay, in Charlotte. I think it might be your competition, Howard. By the way,
how does she smell?
Very good.
Smell her for me.
Hold on a second. Come here, Kay. Come here.
All right.
Oh, man.
Does she smell like sex?
Oh, yes.
Good. That's my kind of girl. Okay, it should be a great article, huh?
I'm Harvey Burgess.
Hi, Harvey.
How you doing?
Yes.
I think it might be your competition down here that's circulating the rumor that you're actually a professional actor lip-syncing Alan Alda. Any truth to that?
Well, first of all, I know you're trying to be funny. I don't even understand the joke. That's an absolutely absurd... people have said sometimes that I sound like Alan Alda, but the joke isn't all that funny. True?
Okay, you want to go back to Kay now?
I'll go back to anybody with a serious question. I mean, why waste my time? I'm the most important media figure of this age. I mean, I've single-handedly changed the radio industry, the television broadcast industry. I've loosened the standards. I've gone up against the United States government. I've run for governor. And to ask me a ridiculous question on Alan Alda is absurd. Thank you.
Then we have an important question in Columbus, Ohio, then.
Howard, my name is Mark Newson. I'm a freelance reporter here in Columbus, and I'd just like to know if...
freelance means you're not really writing for any newspaper?
That's correct. I write for several different publications.
Well,
no one sent you out today.
That's correct.
That means this will never be an article.
Well,
are you on food stamps? Can you imagine being a freelance reporter in...
And where?
Were you Columbus?
Yes.
Wow.
Ooh.
What can you get for an article? I mean, who do you write for?
I write for a lot of different, whoever will buy it,
So if you write an article on this and no one buys it, it was a big waste of time.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
So you don't even know. You're going to write the article and then you're going to pitch it to people?
Yes.
Wow. And what will they pay you? What's the most you've ever gotten for an article?
$500.
Who'd you write that one for?
Yeah, who'd you write that for?
Well, a lot of different places will buy them.
Oh, you sold it a number of times?
Yeah, sure.
Can you make a decent living doing that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you support a family?
Yes, of course.
Really? Oh. How much can you make a year?
Well, I don't know. I'm not going to
give me a ballpark. I'm serious.
My taxes. I'm not going to.
What's the ballpark? 23?
Oh no, a lot more than that.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Look, I'd like to ask you a question.
Imagine that.
But why would a newspaper need a freelance guy out in Columbus? You mean they don't have enough reporters of their own?
That's correct.
So do you just follow stuff in Columbus, or do you go outside of Columbus?
Oh no, all around the state.
I see. You know what? I can picture this article. It's going to be like, I went to that press conference. Howard Stern was a real scumbag. All he did was ask me about how much money I made. Try and write something nice.
Yeah, well, I'd like to ask you a question. Why you find it so vital on your show constantly to use the Lord's name in vain?
As in, God damn it?
That would be the one.
What do you think is going to happen? I'm going to go to hell if I say that? Are you a religious freak?
I don't think I'm a religious freak. I just want to know why you say it all the time, because it seems to make everybody so upset.
Well, does it upset you?
I don't like to listen to it.
You don't? Why? What are you, a Jesus freak?
Well...
Are you a born-again Christian? Are you embarrassed to say you're a born-again Christian?
No, I'm not embarrassed to say it. I just want to know why you constantly...
Are you a born-again Christian?
Absolutely.
You are? You believe that when you die, you will go where? To heaven? Because you're a born-again Christian? You believe that just by declaring your love of Jesus Christ, you will go to some place called heaven when you die?
Well, it's more than that.
Do you believe in Santa Claus?
No, I don't.
Why do you not believe in Santa Claus? Do you believe in the Easter Bunny?
No.
You don't? I'm making a point here, believe it or not, but I'll get to it.
I'd like to hear...
I'm just asking, I'm doing it through a series of questions. Do you believe in the Easter Bunny?
No.
All right. So you believe in Jesus, but you don't believe in Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny?
That's correct.
All right. Now, how do you know the Easter Bunny doesn't exist?
Because I know it doesn't.
All right. Now, how do you know Jesus exists?
Because I have faith that he does.
All right, so you have faith that Jesus exists, but the Easter Bunny doesn't exist.
That's correct.
All right. Now, is there a Satan? Is there a little guy like a devil, an incubus running around in hell somewhere?
That's what the Bible says.
Okay, and when we die, you believe that we're going to go somewhere and they're going to judge us and they're going to send us either to hell or heaven. You believe that?
Yes.
Do you believe that those guys who killed themselves with the Hale-Bopp comet, do you believe that they made it to a spaceship?
No, I don't.
Why didn't they make it to a spaceship? And why are you going to get to meet some guy named God?
Because that's
silly, right? Don't you think it's silly to think that you're going to go meet Hale-Bopp comet and get on a spaceship?
I want to know why you constantly use the Lord's name in vain.
Well, wait a second. I'm leaning to it.
Why you think that?
Why do you think that that's wrong? Who decided that saying "God damn it" those two words is going to lead me to hell? Why do you think that's wrong?
And if it does, why don't you just let him go?
Right. What are you worried about?
I mean, that's your choice.
What if I said Santa Claus, damn it? Would that be okay?
I don't know why you think you have to subject children to this every morning.
The children don't listen to me. Check the ratings. I don't even have children.
It's like they're tied to a chair and somebody turns on their radio.
And let me ask you something. Let's say a child hears "God damn it." You don't think a child's heard the words "God damn it" before? They hear it every day. They're exposed to it. What pipe dream are you living?
Their parents.
Their parents scream the words "God damn it." And worse.
And their parents turn on the radio in the morning.
And their parents are turning it on. Their parents are there with them in the morning. What do you think happens at 6 to 10 in the morning? You think parents are out of the house?
Rejecting this?
What?
Don't you think people are
No,
trying
I
to
think
reject
you
this?
may.
You might reject it, but they don't.
Well, your movie was a total failure, don't you?
Why? $40 million is a total failure? When's the last time Clint Eastwood made $40 million? How much money did Sling Blade make? That was supposedly one of the greatest movies. $20 million. Do you know that? How many movies, first time out, make $40 million? We're about to go international with it. It just sold for millions and millions of dollars for television viewing in 1999. I would say the movie, when it gets done, will have grossed between video, foreign markets, and domestic markets over $100 to $150 million. You call that a failure? When's the last time you made $150 million? Everything I do has turned to gold. I have 2 bestsellers. I have a $40 million pay-per-view night. And you're sitting here debating with me whether God is sitting worried about saying, "God damn it"? Dude, there's so many important issues on this planet. Why don't you get with it?
And if you don't want to use the Lord's name in vain, if that's what you call it, don't.
How do you know the Lord's name is God? How do you know it's not Muhammad?
Why are you always so worried about what other people are doing?
Why are you worried?
I think he's speechless.
Is God white or black? Let's hear the whole fairy tale. Is he white or black?
Now, how would I know?
How come you seem to know? You seem to know what God likes. You seem to know there's not a Santa Claus and an Easter Bunny, but you know there's a Jesus and a God, and you know there's a Satan. And you say the Hale-Bopp people were crazy. Why is there so... Let me ask you something. Those African people that pray to, like, rocks, are they stupid?
I don't know.
They call God a rock. And we throw rocks in this country.
And what about the people who pray to Buddha and the people who like Muhammad? What about
Do you think
them?
Buddha is God? That little fat green statue that you see in the Chinese restaurants?
They just stick a straw in and drink from?
Do you think that's God? I'm asking you questions. You asked me a question, I answered it.
I'm in the business of asking, not answering.
No, I want to know something. Is the little fat green man Buddha, is that God?
If you believe it is, I suppose.
All right. So some people believe it is. You believe Jesus Christ is God. Now, what about these African, these primitives, when they pray to a rock? Is that God?
Or a totem pole?
You don't know. So admit that you don't know. You don't even know that goddamn is a bad thing to say. You just react to stuff. It's just words.
Now.
It's words. The point is, it's words. Don't be such a religious zealot. Don't get caught up on words.
Make a big deal out of nothing.
I think it's funny that you would sit there. You know what you are? You're a religious paranoid.
I don't think it's funny. I don't understand why you think you have
I don't
to
think
say
it's
that
because that's
funny.
the way I speak. I don't think I should change for the radio. I think I should speak the way I speak.
You could make Oh Hush Puppies just as bad if you want to.
Don't say anything bad about Hush Puppies. Those are my gods. Let's face it. We created religion because we're all afraid. We don't want to die.
And think that there's nothing else.
I'm going to let you in on a secret. When you die, you're going to lay in a box and worms are going to eat you. And you're not going to Hale-Bopp, and you're not going to Santa Claus, you're not going to Easter, and you're not going to heaven, and you're not going to hell. You're going to lay in a box. It's that unexciting. This is it. Your heaven is on earth.
No, you were not so great. You needed to go on and on
right.
and on.
Yeah, he thinks he's going to be reincarnated. Oh, you don't know. He's going to go to a special place where there's a big light.
That's right. And he's going to get wings.
Yeah, and you get to freelance up there. So there's the answer to your question. I'm not a religious paranoid like you. I'm not worried about some child hearing the word penis, vagina, or God, or goddamn. Not worried about it. It's not what the world's important. You know, I'm watching 60 Minutes, and I'm watching the illegal drug trade that comes in here, and every customs official was on the take. I worry about stuff like that. I worry about the priests in the Catholic Church who talk about God all the time, raping young boys. I worry about that. I don't worry about words. Words are meaningless. Words are what you make them. You got to go out and do something important with your life, like I have. I tell penis jokes.
And if you choose to live by a set of rules, why would you insist that everybody else live by them too?
I'm sure we agree on some things. We both like women, right?
He's not answering.
You don't like women?
Oh, of course.
Oh, you do?
I like my wife.
You do like your wife?
Yes.
I bet I'd like your wife, too. How's her whole family? How's her whole family? Don't be so uptight, okay, man? That's all I'm telling you. I hope that answers your question.
Absolutely.
Well, what did you learn from what I told you? Did you learn anything?
No, my
You didn't. You see, I knew you weren't listening.
all.
Of course not. You're a religious paranoid. And let's face it, that whole born again thing is just so you can get laid and meet chicks. Come on. That's where religion's the best place. You go to a temple, you go to a Buddhist temple, a Jewish temple, you go to a Christian church, anything. You go to any of these places. So you can meet some girls. What else would you go there for? Sit and hear some guy rattle on? Let me ask you a question. I don't know if you're going to answer it honestly. Before you were a born again, were you a drug addict?
No.
Did you ever do drugs?
Never.
Did you ever curse?
Yes.
You did. And what happened? You became born again and then you stopped cursing and you think that's the commitment to God?
Did you ever fornicate?
Well, I'm not going to answer that.
Well, you sound like my marriage. All right, listen, I would love to play this game with you all morning, but I hope, unless you have another question, I don't know what else to tell you. Do you have another question?
That's fine.
You have a follow-up?
Somebody else has. No.
Did I set you straight?
Well, I don't know if you set me straight.
Well, you did answer his question.
All right.
I don't know if he'll write an article on it.
Oh, he'll write an article. It'll be
I just probably won't be able to sell it.
No, you can sell it. Where will you try to sell this article? I want a religious newspaper?
Maybe. Anybody that'll buy it.
You know, you'll be surprised to know I'm a religious man. I believe in treating people nicely. I believe in actions that are nice. I believe in if I see somebody...
You believe in being truthful?
Yeah. I mean, that's my religion.
Remaining faithful, taking care of your children?
Yeah. That's my religion.
This is a family values kind of show.
I don't worry about goddamn Easter Bunny, Santa Claus. I don't worry about stuff like that. I don't worry about whether a rock is God, Buddha's a God, the Jews are God, the Christians are God. I don't worry about any of that. It's you nuts out there with that born-again crap. You want to convert everyone. You want everyone to believe they're all going to go to damnation. It's a booba mindset.
And you know who he
fairy tale.
answers to? He answers to himself. He says, you know what? I don't want to be that kind of person.
I answer to my wife. That's who I answer to.
Shut up. I'm trying to help you here.
You send me this article. I'll help you sell it.
Okay.
All right, let me read it. I'll buy it from you. I don't want to. I got to read it. All right. Any other questions, or is everyone else afraid?
Howard.
Yes.
This is Walt Barron in Charlotte.
Hi, Walt.
And I'm from Davidson College. We love you up there.
Would you like to know why I say goddamn?
No, actually, my father's a preacher, and I think it's okay. I think you have the right to say that. And
of course. It's no big deal.
I respect it. I have a very, very serious question for you.
From a college newspaper?
Yes.
Another paper no one reads.
Have a job?
Yeah. Last Friday, you had the porn star Janine. I can't remember.
Janine Linda Mueller.
Yes. Here she was gorgeous. In fact, speaking of your wife, you said that she was the only lady you would be willing to leave your wife for. Is that correct?
That is true.
Well, I was wondering, what about Robin?
Would I leave my wife for Robin?
Yes.
I've already had Robin. I don't need to leave my wife for her.
I haven't asked.
I've had her every night for the last 12 years.
And I'm very happy that he goes home and lets her do the laundry.
No, Robin doesn't want me. She's made that clear. Robin and I have something deeper than marriage.
It's much bigger. No, what do you mean I don't want you?
You said you don't want me. You said you don't want...
What's that got to do with anything?
Oh, would I leave my wife for you in a minute?
Leave your wife anyway.
I'd leave my wife for anybody, quite frankly. I wasn't exactly being truthful. I'm ready to have sex with a knot in the wall. Thank you. This is a college newspaper. I can't waste any more time with you. Is there any serious media anywhere?
Actually, we have Ohio State University here. The Lantern has a question. Tony.
Ohio State University. All right, quickly, because it is absurd. I can't talk to college newspapers. Go ahead.
Okay.
Howard,
quickly.
I really am a big star. This is demeaning.
Sorry about that.
Sorry, go ahead.
At Time Magazine, and one of the most influential people in America, your old buddy, Mr. Don Imus. Your thoughts on...
Well, I gave my thoughts on that yesterday. I said it was a sham. I mean, magazines make lists all the time. I'm on Entertainment Weekly's most funny list. What does it mean? I'm funnier than this one. I'm funny. I'm the funniest goddamn guy in the country. I know that. And let me tell you something. Imus being influential, I would like to know what they base that on. I'd have to read the article. I'll get a hold of it. The guy has 0 listeners. He is constantly canceled from every radio station he's on. He doesn't have higher than a 0.5 rating anywhere. He's not even in the top 10 in New York. He hasn't had an original thought in his life. He's a bore. Time magazine puts out stuff like that just to irritate me, man. The press loves to irritate me. They love to yank me. They love to tell you I'm a failure. They love to tell you I suck. My movie, I was going to be the worst actor in the world. Then they had to begrudgingly give me great reviews. We know who the most influential broadcaster is in America. Every person who picked up Time magazine went, what? Who are they talking about? Everybody laughed. I am the greatest broadcaster that ever lived. Thank you.
Anything else?
Yeah, I've got a question.
Who is this?
This is Kay in Charlotte.
Well, how big are your breasts?
Well, you'll have to just find that out. But I understand that you don't come to smaller markets.
That's not necessarily true.
Ah, okay. Well, do you guys, do you and Robin still do funerals?
Yes.
You still do funerals?
We just don't know who our competition is. Where are you?
John Boy and Billy?
Oh, yeah, John Boy and Billy. We have beaten John Boy and Billy in a couple of markets, but you know what? I tell you what.
This is their home, right?
This is their home, isn't it? This is where they broadcast from?
This is it. This is the basis of their financial empire.
All right, those two freaks, after I beat them there, I promise you, I will come to, where is it, Robin?
Charlotte?
Charlotte. I will be in Charlotte.
Okay, you would like Charlotte. We list our strip joints in our Chamber of Commerce brochure.
Well, that's not what I'm about.
Oh,
I'm a little deeper than that.
Wait a minute. Who said where are they?
All right, thank you. I've had enough of you. I've had enough of all of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Robin, this concludes my press conference.
This sounds like an angry lecture.
Wow. Well, the press, some press are nice to me, some are not. In this case, most of them were.
But even if they were nice, you started ranting.
Well, I have a personality disorder. I'm a defensive guy. Whenever you see what the press has done to me? Whenever I hear someone's from the press, I start yelling.
Shut up! Shut down!
Actually, let me tell you something. I believe I won the press over today. I believe the majority of the press, like Kay and the guys from the college newspaper, were very much on my side.
And especially the religious guy.
Now, the religious guy was not on my side. He had an agenda, but I think I won him over. You know, when I went out and promoted my movie, I was nice for 6 months, but enough of that already. I ain't doing that anymore. That almost killed me. I want to thank the members of the press for attending today's press conference. Now go back and write your articles. Write about how you talked to the greatest broadcaster that ever lived. The man who is the Jackie Robinson of broadcasting. I am greater than Jackie Robinson and Jesus Christ. And the Easter Bunny. What I have accomplished, no one could accomplish. With my face and lack of talent, I have conquered all media. I'm sorry we couldn't find out how much Kay weighed, but maybe in the future. Her cup size will remain a mystery to me.
Some other time.
And with that, I thank you. The great people, and the people I want to reach. The real listeners. The people in their cars. The people on their tractors. The people of Charlotte. The people of Columbus. These are the people that matter to me. Not the elitist press, but the people, the good people, who buy the newspapers, who buy the products.
And listen to the radio.
And listen to the radio. God bless you, and God bless you all. This is your pal, Howard Stern, signing off. Thank you. The press applauds me.
I think that's you clapping.
Oh, that was me clapping? Thank you, press. I hear the heads of reporters exploding everywhere. Biggest disaster yet.
Oh,
that press conference.
Funny.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll be back right after this.
We'll be back with the Howard Stern Show. Don't go away. 97.1 The Eagle. ESPN ballbuster and phony phone caller, Ponce de la Phone.
Let's go to line 3. Who's this, please?
Daniel Carver.
Hi, Daniel.
Goosebank says what?
What did you say? Company what?
Goosebank says what?
So, I'm sorry. Say it again.
You're so dumb you don't hear what I'm saying.
Thank you. Let's go to line 2. Who's this, please?
Reach out and with someone. Anyone. It's the Howard Stern Show.
Yeah. show tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah. Just a teaser. A lot of lesbian stuff tomorrow. A lot of lesbian information, lesbians running around the studio. A lot of lesbian stuff.
It'll be a lesbian show.
That's right.
We're coming out.
That's right. Me and Robin are coming out.
As lesbians.
And it's going to be great. You're going to love it. Just see something here for a second. I'm going to move to sing. In a second. Hold on a second.
Each year...
that's not it. Sorry, I can't sing. I just can't sing. Every time I want to sing, I can't sing.
They didn't put your music up?
No, my music is not up. I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Oh, my.
How is it that every time I want to sing, I can't sing?
Well, maybe people have heard you.
You think it's a conspiracy to stop me? I want to sing.
What do you want to sing?
What? I wanted to sing, but I can't do it. No, forget it.
There's no way you're going to sing now?
I was going to sing karaoke, but I can't do it. Forget it. It's ruined. It's ruined. I need a rocket ship to sing. Get away from me. Get away from my board. Don't touch.
Baba Booey.
Kook. Sit down. I'm going to straighten you out. Sit down over there. How's your hole? Family, how's your bone? That belongs to your dog. How's your pussy cat that sleeps on the couch? How's your pecker?
Could you tell me how the music helped?
It hurt, actually. You're right. It absolutely hurt. I'm trying to write a new song. I want to have a wacky morning show. All right. Gary has a little problem. There was an article that appeared in the newspaper that we can't answer the phones properly.
Yes.
In our office.
got a problem.
And I said to Gary, what is going on back there that no one can answer the phone? He says, well, we have interns. They can't answer the phone. I said, tell me what happens. And I don't understand what goes wrong in my office.
And I don't either, Howard. I genuinely don't.
Let me understand.
First of all, keep in mind that you're starting, even though we interview these interns, you're starting with people who sometimes who have never answered a phone in any professional environment at all.
Is it that hard? Is answering a phone that hard? Because I always thought that, when I see these ads in the newspaper that say, we're looking for someone to answer the phone.
Yeah, that there's actually a title for it, receptionist.
Receptionist. And I go, any idiot can do that. And I've been wrong. I stand corrected. Evidently, it's a lot more difficult than I knew.
That's a skilled position.
If any idiot can do it, the ad wouldn't always
Tell me what happens. See, I'm a caller. I'm going to call you now. Tell me the way it happens. Where is our interns? Bring them all in here. March them all in here.
We only have one in this morning, and she's a bad example because she answers the phone.
All right, where's Gorilla?
Well.
Gorilla, get in here.
He's a better example.
All right, Gorilla, get in here. Let me see how you answer a phone. I'm going to make believe I'm a caller to the station.
See, but the deal is...
You won't be able to fluster him. He'll hold it together for you.
All right, let me see, because I understand Gorilla. I've gotten letters from people who say he's belligerent. All right. Get anybody off the street, and I'll train him in 2 minutes. I think it's your inability to train people. Ring, ring, ring.
Oh. Howard Stern Show.
Hello. I'm calling from John F. Kennedy Jr.'s office. Can I speak to Gary Dell'Abate, please?
I'm sorry, Gary's not at his desk right now. Can I take a message, please?
Yes. Can you please ask him to call John F. Kennedy Jr.? And here's the number.
Okay, sir.
Good.
Thank you very much.
Now, Howard, now start that whole conversation, but yell at him because there's mayo on your sandwich. Throw 1,000 articles in front of him and get him a little flustered, and then have that conversation with him. And especially but a stranger.
If someone calls from John F. Kennedy's office, someone calls from the Post, if someone calls from a place that I know...
Hello? Ring, 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 ring.
Howard Stern Show.
Hi, this is Claudia Puig from the Los Angeles Times. I need to speak to Gary Dell'Abate right now.
Sorry, Gary's not at his desk. Can I take a message?
I know he's at his desk. Please, just put him on the... I have to talk to him immediately. I need to know if Howard just accused the president of being a homosexual.
Okay, Ms. Puig, if it's anything, if you'd like to comment or something, you'd have to call Howard's agent, Don Buchwald.
No, I don't want Howard's agent. I don't want Howard. I want Gary Dell'Abate, please. Please. Just put him on the line with me right now.
Now, off the record, is Gary...
I want him on. I want right now.
Well, I'm sorry, he's not at his desk either. No, I don't know if you're actually there, because Gary would take her call.
Here's what I would do. Here's what I would do. Here is what I would do.
If Gary didn't want to take her call...
So now what you would do is... See, this is what you got to do. No.
Have you ever heard of the hold button?
Put the button on hold, and say, Gary, it's Claudia Puig from the Los Angeles Times. And let's try it again. You ready? Here we go.
That's exactly what
Ring, 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 ring.
Howard Stern Show.
Hi, I'm calling for Gary Delabate. This is Claudia Puig from the Los Angeles Times. Can I please speak with him?
I'm sorry, ma'am. He's not at his desk. Can I take a message?
I really need to speak to him now. It's an emergency. I have to ask him whether Howard Stern had sex with a donkey last night.
I'm sorry. I have another call. Could you hold, please?
Okay, thank you.
Gary, Claudia Puig's on the phone. She needs to talk to you.
Tell her to go Buchwald.
Okay. Hi, Miss Puig. I'm sorry.
Yes, hi.
Gary's he's in the studio right now. Can I take a message again?
Again? I just gave you the message. I want to speak to Gary.
Like I said, he's unable to come to the phone. If you want,
wait, didn't Gary just tell you to call tell her to call?
I'm getting to that.
Why are you asking for a message again? Why are you doing that? Get back. Okay, put me back on hold. I'll be back on hold.
Hold, please.
All right. Now, Gary, tell him again what you want him to do.
Tell him to call Buchwald.
Okay.
In fact, I'll make it easy. All press inquiries go through Don Buchwald.
Hi, Miss Puig.
Yes, hello.
Yeah, all press inquiries need to go through Howard's agent.
Press what? Press what?
Inquiries.
Inquiries?
Inquiries.
Inquiries?
Any questions about Howard need to go through his agent.
Oh, who's that? Don Buchwald?
That would be and the number.
I called over there. The man has not picked up my call. Yeah. I need to speak to Gary Delabate. Let me speak to him.
I'm sorry, he's unable to come to the phone. Any questions, you need to call Don Buchwald, and that's all the information I have to give to you. I apologize.
How tall are you?
I'm about 5'2".
Yeah, and do you have any hair?
None. It's all gone.
Are you retarded? I said I want to speak to Gary Delabate.
I'm sorry.
Please, I have my goddamn period. I've had it with you.
There's several other phone calls, ma'am, I have to take, so I'm going to have to go.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Rude.
I think he did fine.
Yeah, that's not what he does.
I know, and I'll tell you something else. Steve said something very telling. He said, if John F. Kennedy's office calls, I handle them right, but I don't want that. I want everybody to be handled like JFK.
It's, unfortunately, during the course of the day...
Oh, come on, man. Here, ring, 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 ring.
Ring, 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 ring. In the course of the day, what happens?
You get 6 million phone calls from, and it's hard to weed out the ones that are important, and some people get really nasty, and they don't mean anything. They're just pointless.
Well, okay, here we go. You ready?
Okay.
Go ahead. Ring, ring,
Howard
ring, ring.
Stern Show.
Hi, I'd like to be on the show. I have something important.
You want to talk to Howard?
I said I want to be on the show.
Okay, would you like to speak to Howard?
But why else would I be calling? I mean, I want to be on the show,
okay,
you jackass.
If you'd like to speak to Howard, call 1-800-44-STERN. If people call...
Yeah, but I'm not going to call that number because I keep getting put on hold. Let me tell you something, buddy. I was born with 3 penises, all right? Now do I get on the show? I have 3 penises.
Okay.
I want to come on the air and show Howard my 3 penises.
All right, sir, if you have 3 penises, could you hold on, please?
All right, you peckerhead.
He's already gone after Jackass.
But if people curse at us, we've been informed that we can hang up on them.
I don't care. All right, here's Richard Johnson on line 2. He's the guy from Page 6, the New York Post.
And Howard, we also had a different incident earlier in the week that was very similar, which probably everybody got together and decided to write that article about us. Also with Page 6, where we sent them to Buchwald.
Richard.
Yes.
Why are you writing articles like that about me? First of all, why are you doing it like a blind item? Why don't you just say Howard Stern's office is impossible to get through to?
That's a good question. I guess we figured that we wouldn't give you any more publicity while you were on our enemies list.
Why am I on your enemies list? What do you want from me?
We suddenly dropped into the enemies list?
Because my interns can't answer the phone. First of all, that article you wrote was a ridiculous premise. I don't want to be insulated. I want my phone messages as bad as the next guy.
I don't know. I was so infuriated. I tried to reach somebody there who could answer a simple question.
What was the question? Here it is. Gorilla. Okay, here's Richard Johnson on the phone.
I know Richard Johnson.
Okay, good. That's okay. Let me hear you answer.
So we're trying to write something about Fiona Apple and her boyfriend, the magician David Blaine.
Right.
I had been listening to the show, and I had heard you talking about him, but I don't listen to all 4 hours. I didn't hear the entire thing, so I was just wondering if there was anything on there that we missed, because we're writing about it anyway. So first, this woman who answers the phone puts me on hold for about 5 minutes.
Who was that, Jen? Jen, did you put him on hold for 5 minutes?
No, I didn't put him on hold for 5 minutes. First of all, he called. He didn't state who he was.
Right.
I asked him what he wanted. I told Gary what he wanted, and Gary said, any questions like that need to go to Don Buchwald.
Right.
So I referred him to Don Buchwald, and he threw a fit.
Richard, first of all, you got to identify yourself.
Don Buchwald doesn't listen to the show. How is he going to know what I'm...
Richard, here, wait a second.
He hung up on me.
Richard, wait a second. Richard.
Yes.
All right. You call my office and you don't identify yourself?
Of course I
You
identified
said you were from the
myself.
Post. You didn't say who you were, and then I asked you what this was regarding. You said it was regarding Fiona Apple's boyfriend, the magician, right?
Why would I keep my name a secret?
I don't think you were keeping it a secret. I just think maybe you failed to mention it during this call.
But Richard.
All I did was I told
First of
Gary
all-
exactly what you
Maybe,
wanted.
Richard, you need a lesson.
Richard, you're very rude. Gary, what happened when you got on the phone with him?
I didn't.
I
He hung
told
up.
Gary
Well, first
what
of all,
it
she
was.
just said somebody was on the phone from the Post.
Right.
Again, as in the second call, nobody identified themselves from page 6.
See, Richard, I've told Gary that he is not allowed to take any calls from the press, that all press calls just be referred to Don Buchwald.
But, you know, this wasn't really... I mean, this wasn't like I'm trying to get an interview with you. I'm just trying to find out if...
Yeah,
what
but
was said on the show.
but the thing is, I don't want Gary giving out any information because most of the times he'll give out wrong information.
Well, this is a problem then because you know...
No, it's not. But my job isn't to provide information for the newspapers on Fiona Apple's boyfriend. Who cares?
Well, that's...
I mean, you care, but I don't. I mean, that's your job. Just because you got a job where you got to yanterize on these people.
Yeah, Richard, you know, I've known you for a long time. Why'd you call me self-important? I mean, come on.
You think Gary...
People that don't return phone calls are self-important.
You mean like the one you didn't return yesterday? Like I left a voicemail for you at 9 o'clock in the morning, that one you didn't return?
That's right.
More time. Mr. Self-Important.
Reporter.
Come on, Richard, I've known you for a long time. I mean...
Yeah, so every time I call, I can't even get through to you.
Richard.
Howard's telling you...
Richard, I'm telling you that... Richard, I don't allow him to talk to press.
Howard's telling you that that's his policy. Now you know.
You know why? Because Gary
Howard, you have insulated yourself because you producer's not allowed to talk, and then you connected to... You told to call an agent who doesn't...
return
have
calls.
answers.
I know.
It's a great system.
Yeah, but why would I be interested in the business of providing reporters with stories? Let them listen to my show.
Right.
And why should I have to provide the name of Fiona Apple's boyfriend? I mean, if you called me up personally and said, hey, Howard, I need a favor, that's one thing because you've been nice to me and you're a friend. But, I mean, I've purposely set up a system where not to exclude... If you call for me on a personal level and you need to talk to me, I'll get the message. But if you're going to call up and ask for information about Fiona Apple's boyfriend, why would I want it? Because why do I need Gary giving out wrong information or talking to the press? He doesn't know what he's doing.
Well, we did credit the information from coming from your show.
No, I know, but I don't want him handling press calls. I mean, your call was an innocent call, but what do I, I don't need press calls.
Right.
So the point is, though, if you called up and said, hey, Howard, I need to talk to you, I want to get together and go to...
Well, this was a mix-up because I think I definitely did give my name, but whoever was answering the phone wasn't paying attention.
But you're absolutely right.
She didn't tell Gary my name. She just said somebody from the Post.
I told him where you were from and what you wanted, and I gave him all the information that he needed. He got the information, and he asked me to tell you to call Don Buchwald.
Because
Because
that's what I am instructed to do, Richard.
I felt it was like a diss because I'm asking for Gary, and then I'm getting this, call Buchwald.
You know what it is, because Gary can't give you the information. He's too embarrassed to get on and say, I'm not allowed to give you any information.
That's exactly true.
I know.
And why should I be put in that position? It's sort of odd.
Right.
All right, well, now I know.
Hey, you want a good web address? Go to runaways.com.
Oh.
They got runaway girls on there.
It would be too much for Gary to get on and say, hey, Richard, how you doing? It's good to talk to
because then Richard...
I'm sorry, but I can't give you that information.
No, because then Richard will start browbeating me. That's his job.
Right.
That's his job. He's going,
You
come on.
can't wrap that up and say, hey, Richard, you can ask all you want.
Gary doesn't know how to handle a guy like Richard.
I could say that, but then Richard will be offended. He'd write the same article.
Right.
He'd be even more offended. I'd rather him be sent to someone who has the information.
Richard is right on one level. A lot of people, including my agent, have called and said whenever they call, they are treated abusively or not at all by some interns. Not all interns.
Well, the problem is,
wait a second.
is that people don't know who certain people are.
Right. But here's
even though
the
they're
point.
instructed.
For Richard to surmise that I've somehow masterminded this inefficient office is absurd. I work in radio. They only provide you with interns. I don't have a paid staff. We change people every couple of weeks. And as far as the press goes, Gary can't handle the press. Whenever he gets on the phone with press, he screws it up. So I just said, don't get on.
He has a great deal of trouble saying no, and since that's what he can say, he will.
Well, Robin, you don't care what anybody thinks about you, and you don't have to deal with these people. No. What I'm saying is, I'm trying. I have to deal with these people. In another 2 months, I may have to call Richard and need him to help us with something. I don't want him to have to know that I have to say no to him. Let Buchwald be the one to say no to him.
Yeah, but, if you could handle yourself properly, I'd allow you to get on the phone and say, Richard, I'm not allowed to give out any information,
he'd
thank you.
Go, oh, come on, Gary, please, cut it out. We've known each other for a long time.
Listen, Richard, I'm not allowed. I mean...
Who says?
I wasn't even looking for a comment or anything. It was just somebody who could say, yeah, David Blaine was on the show. They were kissing in the studio.
I wouldn't allow that. I don't allow that. Are you crazy? Because what if you call up one day and trick him?
I was just looking for what went over the airwaves.
Yeah, but this was innocent.
Doesn't matter.
I'm telling you, he's so easily fooled and tricked. He's gullible. He's been fooled by every reporter on the planet.
It's so not true.
It is so true.
It is not true.
Daily News, New York Post, every paper has fooled you. I swear, Richard.
Did you put in through a call through from Abraham Lincoln one time?
Yeah. Do you remember that?
Joe Pesci.
Yeah.
He wanted to buy one of your crappy 2-for-1 specials on those CDs.
All right, wait a second. Here's a woman who answers phones for a living, and she says that Richard is a spoiled brat. Hold on. Is this Lisa?
Yes, hi.
Hi. What do you say?
I answer phones for a living all day long. If you have 8 lines ringing at once,
yes,
it's very difficult to get everybody exactly what they want, exactly when they want it. And this guy sounds like a jackass and a spoiled brat.
Ooh. Watch what you say. He could dig up dirt on you.
He could make your life
miserable. He could try and dig up anything he wants.
All right, thank you. See, Richard, you might be coming on a little strong.
Hey, can I just say one thing? Richard, aside from yesterday, there have been a number of times, maybe a quarter of the times I call you, you don't have the opportunity to call me back. I don't think that you're big-headed or inept. I just think you don't want to call me back, and I live with it.
Here's a guy.
Here he is, still worried about what somebody thinks of him.
Right. Here's a guy named Pippi who was on the phone with Gorilla, agrees with Richard Johnson, says Gorilla was very rude on the phone.
Pippi is on.
Yeah, Pippi?
My name, I'm a girl.
Oh.
Girl.
Pippi.
I want to beat the living daylights out of that gorilla.
Come on down.
Let me tell you something, Howard. What it is Gorilla thinks because he works for you.
No. Why were you calling? Why
did you call?
So,
all right,
why were you calling?
All right, you call. Make like you're calling right now, and Gorilla will answer your phone. Ring, ring, ring.
I don't want to talk to him.
Go ahead, Gorilla.
So
answer the phone.
Howard Stern Show.
Howard Stern Show. Go ahead.
F you, Gorilla.
No wonder.
Exactly. Thank you. You proved your point.
Anyway, Richard, just to give you a response. I never set up an organization purposely inept so that I could be shielded from the press. I set it up because this is what I've been handed.
Right.
I've hired a couple of people with my own money, but those people are busy, and we put some interns on the phone. Sometimes it's hit and miss. Even I can't get... Ask Gary how many times I can't get through to him.
But this thing about telling people to call Buchwald is like a dead end because, Don, first of all, doesn't have time to...
So what you're saying is you're not being handled properly.
Well, we're telling you, Richard, you can't get that kind of information here.
There's no satisfaction at the end of the line.
I know, but what am I supposed to do? So I'm going to let Gary get on the phone with you and have you bamboozle information out?
Howard, hold on a second.
Yeah.
Had I spoken to Richard Johnson...
Go ahead.
And I said, Richard, let me get back to you on that. Then I call you.
Yeah.
And I say, Richard Johnson wants to know this piece of...
I would have said, don't talk to him.
Exactly.
Because you're going to be tricked.
But exactly, so I did the right thing by not talking to him in the first place.
You did the absolute right thing. No, but what Richard is saying is he wants to hear from you directly that you can't talk to him.
That's fine, but...
I want him to talk to me. We've never had any problems. I've never bamboozled him.
But I don't want him talking to you.
He can't give you any information.
I'm telling you, Richard would not... Richard, if you called me up and you said, I need the name of Fiona Apple's boyfriend, and I said, Richard, I apologize, I'm not able to give you that information. Would you say, okay, thanks? Of course not.
Nuts.
You're nuts.
So what, Gary? You can laugh about it and say, Richard, you can yell all you want. I can't give you
especially if it was already on the air.
Yeah, and blame it on me.
And that's the whole thing. Gary, come on, it's already on the air. It's out there. I mean, the whole world knows.
Richard, we have a standing policy.
Say, I am not allowed to talk to the press, period, about anything.
All right, who can I talk to about this?
No one.
Well?
At least he's getting it from you. That's what I think he's saying.
Yeah, he's on the phone with the source.
Richard, would you have been any happier if that's the answers? Those are the answers I had given you? If I said, I can't tell you now, please call Don Buchwald?
Probably not.
But at least you would know you had exhausted your options. This way, you didn't even know if you couldn't get through to anybody.
I was really furious, though. I slammed down the phone.
It's a funny article, too, because I'm sitting there. I get the Post delivered on Saturdays, so I'm sitting there reading the thing, and I'm going, what kind of... Obviously, this is me. He goes like, what big-nosed, giant-sized, what string-being pole, long-haired bastard radio guy...
Hey, Richard, was this
has insulated himself by putting a bunch of inept producers and lackey interns on his phone system.
Self-important producers.
Yeah. But I really have not insulated myself. I want my messages as bad as you do. In fact, the president of this company, Mel Karmazin, he once called me in my office, and the interns hung up on him because they said they never heard of him. He was so furious that he wanted to fire interns. I said, how can you fire people who work for free?
Howard, his assistant screamed at me like you wouldn't believe.
Right.
And I said, listen, we have an intern that started a week ago. They read a manual. We have an intern manual. In the manual is the owner of this company's name. Somebody did not retain that in a week. Howard, you're talking about people that come in 2 or 3 days a week at most.
Right, I know. I don't have any problem with it. It's free help.
They were furious, like you wouldn't believe.
I think Jen does a good job.
Yes, I do.
She does a great job.
Thank you
and everybody does. We're happy that everyone comes in. Don't forget, everyone's working for free.
I have told
but
them.
Gary's afraid to go to the phone. See, that's a problem.
Right. That's the problem.
Robin, I'm not afraid to go to the phone.
I think
the problem is Robin could give a crap what anybody thinks
I
about
think
it.
you're in way over your teeth. I really do.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I want to ask Richard a question. Was this column based on your incident, or was it based on the incident when one of your other writers called on Friday?
No, this is purely my own experience.
Because we had the same incident on Friday.
What happened Friday?
What's the woman's name that writes your column?
Jeannie McIntosh?
Yeah, she called and said her name, but didn't say she was from Page 6. I never heard of her. So my intern told her, I don't know what she wanted, but I told them to call Don Buckworth.
Oh, I guess it was after she struck out that I tried it.
I see. Hey, Richard, man, you don't have to go printing bad stuff
Richard
about
was
it.
trying to show that he had some clout.
Right.
I'll use my long-standing relationship with Gary Dell'Abate, my great friendship with all staff.
Richard, from now on, I will always take your call.
But the answer will always be...
The answer will always be no.
I know nothing.
Right.
That's right.
I don't want him being fooled.
I'm Colonel Clink, or whatever he was.
All right, thanks, Richard.
All right.
That's Richard Johnson from Page 6 in the New York Post.
But Howard, name it, and I'm not laying blame on anybody, but name another office that runs off of different people answering the phone every day, and then that whole group of different people being gone after 3 months and bringing a new
office
of different people every 3 days.
No office, but you guys handle it properly. But I don't want any rudeness.
And there isn't.
Because here's a guy who said he was handled rudely.
By who?
Let's find out. This is the guy who got us Denny Terrio on the show, the former host of Dance Fever. He says Gorilla was rude to him. I'm getting a lot of reports of that. Kenny?
Hey, how you doing, Howard?
Hey, man. You booked Denny Terrio on our show?
I booked Denny Terrio.
Hey, just out of curiosity, I think I was reading something in Entertainment Weekly. There was some guy saying that he's been trying to interview Denny Terrio and he can't find him. Did anybody else read that article?
I know, but see, I don't book him anymore. He's booked now by somebody else.
They said they think Denny Terrio is off the planet Earth. They cannot even find him.
No, I know where to find him.
Yeah.
His manager's in Orlando.
Yeah, there was some guy who does like a whatever happened to kind of interview.
Yeah.
And he said he wrote a list of people who were nice to him. Like Larry Storch was real nice to him, the guy from F Troop, and other people were nice to him. He said, but some people were real scumbags. And he says the one guy he wants to interview is Denny Terrio, but he can't find him.
Yeah, his manager's in Orlando. I mean, if you want to give him my number, the guy you're talking about, I'd easily put him in touch.
Yeah, all right.
Kenny's claim to fame, by the way, was not only did he have Denny Terrio, but he's the guy that started that whole publicity hoax that salt water taffy gets you high.
Bongwater Taffy.
Yeah.
Bongwater Taffy.
Yeah, we did the story.
Yeah.
He got us with that one.
Right. So anyway, you guys want to hear about Gorilla, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm trying to tell. After I did the Bongwater Taffy thing last year.
Here, do your phone call exactly. Gorilla's sitting right here. Okay, ring, ring, ring.
Howard Stern Show. It's like, can I speak to Gary? This is Kenny Ketchum. I just got done talking about Bongwater Taffy on the air, and I need to talk to Gary to tell him it's really a band and blah, blah, blah. And he's like, all of a sudden, it's like, well,
wait a minute. Let's see what he says.
Huh?
All right, he wants to speak to Gary. Go ahead.
Gary's not at his desk, Kenny. Can I take a message?
Nah, you didn't talk like that, man. That's not what you said.
So what did he say?
I said I'd like to speak to Gary. This is Kenny. Blah blah blah. This just happened on the air, and I.
But wait, but that's ridiculous. I know you. I know you've dealt with Gary before. I know your name.
Yeah,
but when was I nasty, and what did I say?
You were like yelling at me, saying like Gary isn't here, and I said I just got done talking. I know he's there. Just tell him I'm in the air, and then he'll decide if he wants to talk to me or not. You wouldn't even tell him at first.
Whoa. See, now Kenny's a little wrong on this case, because in all fairness, I'm in and out of the studio. I could have gotten on the phone with him and been in here 2 seconds later.
Yeah.
You know, and if Gorilla's offering to take a message and he won't take that for an answer.
So all you got to say, Gorilla, is Kenny, I would never lie to you. He's not available right now. I'll take your name and number, and I promise you I will give it to him. That's all you got to say. You don't have to yell at the guy.
You had to hang up on me. I had to call back.
But if I wouldn't, purposely hang up on you unless you cursed at me. And second of all, we got 5 other lines that are ringing in the studio too that I'm probably taking care of. And sometimes you're the only person on the phones with 5 other lines ringing. And every time you hang one up, and another one starts ringing.
Richard Johnson might be right.
I'll tell you, some days...
Those phones are really tough.
Some days...
heavy-duty job.
Some days when Gorilla's wound up, his version of, how can I help you, is, what do you want?
Right. I don't ever want to hear you say, what do you want?
I don't say...
All right. Thank you, Kenny.
So Richard,
Smoke starts to come out of your ears when those
Richard's
flat lines
gone.
are ringing.
Oh, I was wondering if he's going to print a retraction tomorrow.
Yeah,
no,
right.
he's going to keep thinking you're self-important.
Number one, you handle it properly. I'd rather you just not get on the phone with reporters. You screw it up every time.
Even with your best intentions, Gary,
Right.
sometimes people are going to be upset with you.
No, I understand that. I'm just trying. I'm not even. If Richard wants to be mad, that's fine. But I want you to understand that I want to try to keep some sort of a relationship for him.
Well, what you do is you just pick up the phone like a man and you go, Richard,
And I will from
I'm
now
not
on.
allowed to talk to the press.
There was a time where you didn't even want me to say that.
I prefer you didn't, but
Because you didn't get that right.
No, because you didn't want people to know
It's true.
that you didn't want people to know that you didn't want us talking to the press. You didn't want.
no,
people to know
I was
that.
always upfront. I said on the air I don't want you talking to the press.
But Richard sees himself as different.
For a
than the
while,
press.
Gary was becoming my whole spokesperson.
Yeah.
He would get on.
And then when you told him you don't speak to the press, somehow they keep asking
They
until
tricked
they
him.
got a comment.
I remember he went on with the Daily News and he goes, I don't speak to the press. And they went, well, I'm speaking to you now. Oh. And all I know is then I'd be reading, according to Gary Dell'Abate.
Yeah.
And I go, according to Gary Dell'Abate is a quote I never want to read again in the newspaper.
And you haven't.
Right.
You haven't read that in 6 years.
Yeah, but you don't go on the phone.
I'll tell you what the last thing I spoke about was, and I
Right.
think it was like in 1990.
That was when I first started working.
It had to do with why Dinkins wouldn't do the show, something like that. Why I thought Dinkins wouldn't do the show. Or me saying, I think I said, I would love to have him as a guest. We treat him with the utmost respect.
Right.
I said, and even that you didn't want me to say.
No, that was all wrong.
And I was saying that just to try to get him as a guest, but I
I
understand
was like,
why.
Gary, so what does that mean? I don't treat my other guests with the utmost respect? Who wants to read according to Gary Dell'Abate? And from now on, I don't read it. And I don't care if Richard Johnson's mad. I don't want Gary on the phone with the press. All right, you all did a good job.
But it still doesn't solve the problem of why some people get offended when they call this office.
Right.
You know, some people are interns who are here for 3 months. If a very close friend of ours calls, they may not know that person.
I understand.
Say a person, the caliber of Dominic Barber. Everybody knows Dominic. Everybody knows he's our buddy. But say he's not that well known to somebody in the audience. He has
Gary,
somebody in our office.
I understand. We'll do the best we can.
We've been doing the best we can for
I would
12
think
years.
it's your problem, though. I don't think you know how to really handle the office.
Of course you
and
would
how
think that.
Yeah.
How come your office doesn't have 3 to
Here's a
4
woman who
every
trains
day?
interns for MTV. She says the problem is the person coordinating. Is that right?
Yes, definitely the problem is the person who's coordinating. It's not that these people are stupid. They just need very specific answers for how to deal with things, like a checklist at the telephone.
There's a sign over every phone that says what they're supposed to get from the people. The sign's right over the phone.
And we do that. I mean, that specific call when he called up and was complaining about that, that's what I did for Gary. I gave him the information. I got everything. I gave it to Gary, and I felt like I was doing my job correctly.
Mm-hmm. You were in that instance.
You did.
We're talking about other stuff.
No, I definitely, I hear what you're saying, but there has to be another way to go over with these people exactly what they need to be doing. I mean, the sandwich thing, I've called before about the sandwich thing, just because I work in production, and because I listen to this show every day.
What
and
sandwich
every
thing?
time Howard starts with, well, I don't have my sandwich, the mayonnaise, whatever, it's ridiculous to me that something that small can't be solved in a finger snap.
Thank you.
And Howard, another one of the problems is when people call during the show, which I don't have as much trouble with, but sometimes they feel they're being treated rudely because in their minds, what they have to say is the most important thing. They think they need to be on.
Right.
And when you don't want to put them on, they get offended. But that's a whole different issue. I'm talking about the way people are treated when we're trying to book a guest.
I can devote no more time to this. I have to get to news. My head is going to explode from that.
Listen, one thing I have to say is that person who's answering the
Could you
telephone...
not yell? Yeah. Please. Could you talk a little softer? You're giving me a headache.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's better.
The
Thank you.
person that's answering the telephone needs to be able to say, I'm just an intern. This is the only answer I can give you. I apologize if it's not good enough.
Oh, I like that.
That gets them off the hook
Nice
every
answer.
time.
Nice answer.
Then nobody has to say, oh, your intern was rude to me. My intern did what they were told.
I like
That's
that.
the most important
Hey,
thing.
that's a good tip.
That is a good tip.
That is a good tip.
Yeah, we do use that tip very often.
What do you
A lot of
charge
times
to
it's
a
not
train?
enough for people.
Can you come over here and train my interns?
Yes, I can.
All right, don't yell.
Please,
I have a loud voice. I'm in production, where you
Right.
have to be saying, move that. I don't have time for this. Let's go.
Hold on. I want to get your number. I need you to train my interns.
Okay.
Yeah, like remember the expert we had that came down here and told us how to run our office, who fell off the face of the earth?
Yeah, well, his head exploded when he saw what you were up to.
You were a bigger task than he had dreamed of.
And changed his number and never called us back again.
Listen, I'm no
Are you cute?
management guru. I don't mean anything like that.
Are you cute? Are you cute?
I'm very cute.
All right, I'd like to have you around.
Who do you look like that's famous?
Well, when I was a little girl, my parents used to call me Baby Bianca.
Okay. Because you look like Bianca.
I'm just kidding.
I thought that. What? Okay, all right, hold on. Well, she did have a good answer.
Maybe don't hold on.
Yeah. She did have a good answer for
That's
the
a great
answer.
answer.
All right, get out of my face now, please. It's enough, Gary. I can't take your problems every minute.
I didn't ask for these problems to be aired.
It's a half hour that I devoted to something silly.
It's not my idea to air these problems.
Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Steve.
Thank you, Gary.
I mean, if I get one more call about Gorillo snapping on the phones.
He
what?
He gets bunged up. I'm telling you.
I know.
He gets bunged up. I mean, we all do. But I always try to...
Here's Mike, the police officer. He said Gorillo snapped.
No. Oh, he does. He really does.
Yeah. What did he say to you?
He called up. I had to run in with Ron, the limo driver, me and my partner.
Really?
And, yeah. And we called up to talk to either Gary or Howard, and Gorilla just snitched. He said, "Oh, so you're calling to snitch about Ronnie, huh? You're calling to basically say Ronnie's a prick." And I said, "Well, no, that's not what we're calling. We're just calling to clarify the situation."
No, this guy...
What is that? What are you calling the guy?
I know exactly who this guy is. He called up and he was bad-mouthing Ronnie because Ronnie said he told me that Ronnie wouldn't take his books. And I said, listen, Howard always takes, like, books from cops. I said, you got Ronnie at the wrong time.
All right, can I say something?
Yeah,
all right, Gorillo?
No, you did.
Gorillo, listen to me. You just blew it.
Yeah.
Don't let him on the phones.
No.
A police officer calls up. I don't care who it is.
Okay.
Now, listen, this is going to be hard. I know you have a low IQ, but you got to understand when you answer my phone. He's never going to comprehend this.
I am going to comprehend this.
All right, listen carefully, because you're missing the whole point. Cop calls up and says, Ronnie the limo... I don't care what he says about Ronnie the limo driver. He does sign books, he rapes young children, whatever he says about him. You go, oh, okay, officer, maybe we can use that on the air. I'll write it down, I'll pass it on to Gary. Don't start arguing about Ronnie the limo driver and how Howard likes the cops.
It didn't start out like that. It started out...
Gorilla, why are you in discussion with people? You're not doing a radio show.
I'm not trying. I wasn't trying.
This guy might have been fun to put on the air.
I was trying to explain...
I might have said him straight. I might say, hey, listen, I can't sign books for a cop. Whatever I would have done with it, I would have done with it. Why are you in a discussion with him?
I was trying to explain to him...
Howard, no.
Go ahead, let me hear this, yeah?
I was trying to explain to him how he... approached Ronnie at the wrong time, at the wrong place.
Were you there?
No, he told me.
Listen to me. You're not supposed to set anybody straight. You're not me. Just take the information down and say, we'll return the phone call.
Yes, on the call.
Why are you in a discussion with a cop about Ronnie the limo driver? Who asked you to intervene?
He did. He
didn't.
He called you
He's not telling you. He called for me. Not for you. Not for the Steve Gorillo show.
Thank you.
You're back there on the phones doing a goddamn show.
No, that's
you are. You just told me what you did. It's wrong.
Really,
it's not a show. You listen carefully. I told you you have a low IQ, so listen again. Here's a call. You ready?
Hi, I'm Joe Blow, a police officer, and I was just out there with Ronnie, the limo driver. That guy's a real prick. He wouldn't take books from me for Howard Design.
Okay, well, sir, maybe you got Ronnie on the wrong day. Maybe you should...
Yeah, right, Gorilla.
No, wait. I want to hear this phone call. What did you just say to me?
I'm saying
I got who on the wrong day? You're telling me I got Ronnie on the wrong day? I'm a police officer. I'm out here risking my neck. Why doesn't this guy some prick? He can't take my books?
Well, sir, maybe if you see him again, you should ask him again. I don't know.
Boy, oh boy, are you bad on the phone.
Yeah.
You don't know how to answer a phone
I'm really on the phones right now. I'm on the air. And
I got bad on the phones.
Okay.
Here's how you answer. Now, you be the police officer. I'll show you how to do it.
Yeah, I just bumped into Ronnie.
K-Rock, you're on the air. You're on the telephone.
I just bumped into Ronnie. What a jerk. He wouldn't take my phone. He wouldn't take my books.
Would you like to tell that to Howard on the air?
Okay, yeah, sure.
Okay, can I take your number down and we'll call you back?
Sure.
Thank you.
End of the
phone call. You're done.
You see the difference?
Do you see the difference in what you did and what I did? What is the difference?
The difference is that I cut out a lot of information that didn't need to be.
No, you were arguing with the guy. You're telling him, but Ronnie's a great guy. Who cares what you think?
He was doing the show.
Yep. You're doing a show in there.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Stop doing a show. Just start answering the phones.
You got it.
May I get an apology, Howard?
Please apologize to the officer.
Sir.
Yeah, apologize.
I just did.
Profusely. That's a good situation. That's right for on air. Immediately pass it to Gary or give it to me. Don't discuss this stuff.
I'm not piling on here, but...
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
I hope you are. I got to teach him how to do it.
Just today, a stockbroker called me who I didn't know. I said, girl, I don't know him, just take a message. So girl gets back on the phone and goes...
You didn't say take a message. I don't know him. I don't know him.
So girl gets back on the phone and goes, yeah, listen, John doesn't trade stocks anymore, so he doesn't do that anymore. So,
why do you have to say that?
I'm like, girl, what are you doing?
I don't know how to deal. He's got stockbrokers calling all the time.
So you say, let me take a number. That's it.
You act like it would be harder to take the number than to argue with them on the phone.
I'm not trying to argue. I wasn't
there's something wrong with you. You don't understand how to answer a phone. A police officer... Here, watch it.
Hi. I'd like to tell you something. I was just out, and I met God on the street. I'm talking about Jesus Christ just walked across the road.
You got to let me talk to Howard.
You got to let me talk to Howard.
That's something like that. That's fine.
What are you going to say?
Okay, hold on a second. I'll put you through the Stuttering John. Maybe we can talk to him on the air.
Thank you.
That's all.
Hi, I'm a police officer. Ronnie, the limo driver's a prick.
Okay, you want to talk to Howard about that?
Yes.
Okay, I'll give you the Stuttering John.
Thank you.
That's how you do it. What are you having conversations? John doesn't do stocks anymore.
Ronnie's a good guy.
Who cares if Ronnie's a good guy?
Okay.
You're sitting and talking to the wall. He's doing a show back there. You can convince him that Ronnie's a good guy.
You got to get to the other 4 phone lines that are ringing.
Yeah, no wonder you can't get to them. Now, am I going to have to retrain you tomorrow at 6 a.m. or you know what to do?
I know what to do.
All right.
I'll take this bet.
Unbelievable. You got a tape of Gorilla being rude to you on the phone?
Yes.
You taped it?
Yes, King of All Media.
You have it?
Yes. Well, listen, this is the problem.
Play it for me.
All right. This is the problem. I had made a copy. I made a couple of copies because I had told them, the guys that there, I played the tape of Stuttering John. So you heard the tape. What happened was, my tape got a little screwed up. My cousin is a stockbroker. He has the other tape.
Yeah.
Definitely guaranteed.
Call me tomorrow with it.
But this is the thing. I just want to say that you are the king of all media.
Thank you.
Your phones, the way they answer them is horrible. I got a tape. When you hear this tape, you're going to fall off the chair.
Bring it. Hear it. Call me tomorrow.
And I just want, listen, I'm ready to fall off the chair right now. I'm really nervous. But listen, you guys are the best.
Thank you. Call me tomorrow. I want to hear
give me
this.
Your number, Howard.
All right, hold on.
Hold on.
What if he gets Gorilla?
Hello.
Hold on.
Listen to me, Hal.
What?
The guy Gorilla he means well, but you really can get a chimpanzee to do a better job. And the reason is this. He is just so stupid. You know why? He'll carry on with you.
I know.
I had him go, when you hear this tape, you're going to fall down.
He's probably on the phone with you for 10 minutes.
And because I consider myself a minute to you. I know it sounds crazy. You've heard that before.
And I've heard it from everyone.
But if you ever met me, you would know it. Like
really?
Like Jackie.
Heard that before too. Just get me the tape tomorroall.
Okay, listen, Howard.
Yeah.
Like a guy like Jackie.
Listen to me. You sound like Gorilla now.
Hold on. That guy don't know how lucky he is.
Right.
He has got it made. He should kiss your butt. He's got to get funnier too.
All right, hold on.
You know, it's funny because I was just checking my voice.
I just want the tape.
Now, you see how Howard didn't get into it with the guy?
Yeah. Gotcha.
He just said, hold on.
Hold on.
Okay.
It's just funny because I was checking my voicemail. Somebody left me a message, and they're all about Gorilla, of course.
Right.
But this one guy says that he calls a lot and wants to talk about something on the air, and Gorilla says, well, where are you from? And the guy says, I'm from Myrtle Beach. And Gorilla goes, oh, you're way behind. We're on an hour delay.
But he doesn't even entertain the conversation.
But wait, we're not
supposed to do that.
We're in the same time zone.
Yeah,
so he's angry and misinformed.
Just listen to the guy's phone call. You know how to do it now?
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you see what you were doing wrong before?
Yes.
All right. You don't have to argue with a cop about Ronnie the limo driver. Who cares?
But, never mind. I think he's had enough information.
Yeah, he's had enough. He's had enough. You start loading more information in.
Overload him. I won't do that.
Smoke will come out of his head.
Push it out.
So if Richard Johnson thinks I've masterminded this to somehow keep people
You
away,
are a genius.
I'm not masterminding anything. This is what I'm
How
stuck
could you mastermind that?
Yeah.
I think he still thinks you're insulated, though. I think that was his problem,
Right.
too. He still thinks that you insulate.
Yeah, well,
there
sorry.
he is.
I am. So what? I've got faulty insulation, though.
Everything gets through the cracks.
I'd much rather have people handled nicely. Can only help, especially with a guy like Richard Johnson, who's the press. No wonder the press
we
hates
went
me.
on to the enemies list.
No wonder the press hates me.
I still don't think
because of you guys.
I still don't think that Richard Johnson was handled incorrectly, and I think that if I would have told him...
Well, if you were a little more savvy, you could get on the phone and say, Richard, I apologize. I'm not allowed to give out any information. Howard refuses.
I think he would still feel...
It doesn't matter.
But at least he'd feel handled.
Yeah, he knows that he got to you. He wasn't roadblocked at an intern.
Right.
And that will be handled differently from now on, if that's the way you'd like it. I want to do what you want.
Just don't screw up. I don't want to see anything in the newspaper about you.
I'm already getting phony phone calls. There are 10 phony phone calls on my desk. Some guy from Snapple called. I called back. They said that guy's been retired for 3 years.
But Gorilla, you're scary on the phones. You're doing a whole radio show.
I'm not. I don't.
You are.
I don't sit there. I'm not trying to be you, and I'm not trying to do a radio show.
You are.
I'm not.
Guy says, "Hey, Ronnie, the limo driver's a prick." Say, "Oh, why?" Not even why. Okay, goodbye. Or here, let me put you through to John.
I mean, you do want to. That's a great story.
Guy goes, Ronnie, the limo driver's a prick. He won't let me sign any books. I would like to deal with that guy on the air. I don't want to hear you convincing him that Ronnie's a great guy. And who cares? Why are you doing that?
Can I give you another piece of advice?
Why are you doing that?
You're missing a whole other thing now.
What?
While he's talking to this guy, he's missing the other calls that are coming in.
I know.
That's not true, because the guy called at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Okay. Well, in general,
it doesn't happen any other time of the day.
I need to do my show. It's fine.
Good, I can take time with you.
I got nothing else
I don't
to do.
think I'm you, and I'm not trying to be you.
You do. You think you're back there doing a show.
No, you're wrong.
Then why would you entertain the guy?
I was trying to entertain him. I'm not trying to entertain him.
Why are you trying to convince him that Ronnie's a good guy?
I'm trying to explain the situation to him.
Is that why you were put on the phone?
You are nobody. Repeat after me. I am nobody.
I am nobody.
I am to answer the phone and direct it to the proper person or take a message.
I don't know the explanation.
I got it. You don't know if Ronnie's a good guy or not. Maybe he's a prick. Stop trying to convince the world that Ronnie the limo driver is a good guy. I'll worry about that.
Okay.
Howard, may I give him one little piece of advice that really goes a long way? I learned a long time, especially working in this office, that if your choice is to argue with somebody, or I find that people want to mix.
I guarantee you, I could never allow someone to get me in an argument on the phone.
But that's fine.
If I was a receptionist.
Howard, my piece of advice to everybody that answers our phone is the easiest way is instead of arguing with anybody, you just say, please give me your name and number, and I'll try to have someone get back to you.
Act like a machine.
And then I can deal with it. I can look at a message and decide not to call back.
Right.
Or decide to call back. It's
don't
better than
engage
arguing.
anyone in an argument.
You got it.
All right? Mm-hmm. Don't ask anybody those kind of questions.
No problem.
You are a clearinghouse.
You're a machine.
I find that...
Here we go. You ready?
I am a machine.
Ring, ring.
Howard Stern Show.
Hi, I'm a police officer. I just met Ronnie the limo driver, that prick. I asked him to just have Howard sign 2 lousy books, and he said no.
Okay, sir. Would you like to talk to Howard on the air?
Yes.
Okay. Can I have your number?
Why do you need his number?
So we can call you back.
Why don't you give it to Stuttering John?
Well, maybe John's not around.
Oh, he's not? Okay. All right. I'll give you my number.
Okay. Thank you.
But can I just jump in? I'd rather him not even say, do you want to talk to Howard on the air?
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather him say, please let me take your name and number, and I'll have somebody deal with this or have somebody take care of it. That way, because then the guy calls back 20 minutes later if we don't want him on the air, if the story's not good. Hey, you jerk, I thought you said you were going to put me on the air.
No, but what I'd like him to do is put the guy on hold and ask Stuttering John if we want to put him through if it's during the show.
That's what I do. I give a lot of phone calls.
Who knows what
to John.
you do back there?
When you're not arguing with
Ask John. I give John a lot of phone calls. And
ring, ring.
Howard Stern Show.
Hi. Steve Grillo?
Yes.
Okay. You didn't know what it is. Are you Steve Grillo?
Don't.
Are you Steve Grillo?
I usually don't.
I'm here having sex with your mother.
Wow.
No, I'm here having sex with your mother.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How is she?
There you go. You're doing the show.
I'm kidding.
Don't let him near the phone.
Howard, I'm
goodbye.
kidding.
All right, get out of here. Get out.
Someone like that, Howard, I would just hang up on them.
Why?
Why?
How do you know he's
I didn't ask you to do that.
We were told.
No.
When we're answering the phones, if someone calls up, insults you, you can
That's
just
not
hang
an
up
insult.
on
What if he's
them.
really having sex with your mother?
Yeah.
Put him through to Stuttering John.
All right.
All right. Goodbye. Now go ahead. Now you learned your lesson. I never saw anybody who couldn't answer a phone.
Nothing.
You are the first.
I can't wait to hear this tape tomorrow.
Yeah, me neither. You know you're not qualified to be a receptionist?
That's fine.
That's insane.
I don't want to be a receptionist.
He says he'll go right to president. He doesn't want to be a receptionist.
I'll be president of the company.
He's qualified to get water. That's it.
All right, I got to take a break. Then you're going to do the news, Robin, and then I'm going to get the hell out of here.
Woo! And let those phones ring.
After all that, he says, how is she?
Let him ring. We'll be back right after these words.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. Stay right there. 97.1 The Eagle. This is the...
Come on. My favorite part coming up right here, right now. That I like. That. Great Rob Zombie. That guy kicks ass from the Private Part soundtrack. All you dudes who are new to our network can go out and buy the Private Parts soundtrack. On there, there's a whole bunch of clips from the movie and stuff. Stick that on your answering machine. Stick that on your answering machine. Okay. Well, believe it or not, we made it to news time. It's actually tomorrow already.
It looks rough, but we did make it.
We did make it. Well, we yelled at Gorilla for an hour. That took up a lot of time. I'm drained from that. I'm drained from today's show. It was very high-powered. A lot of high energy today. Don't ask me what went on. I think the press conference wore me out. I need a moratorium on all press conferences.
It's devastating.
Robin, what's in the news?
And now here's Robin Coyle with the news.
What is today, Howard?
What?
What is today?
Today is the day that Gorilla finally answers the phone correctly?
No. Sorry, that's not what today is.
Let me think. Today is Passover.
Today is the second day of Passover. That is true, but that is not the answer we are looking for.
Today is the day I eat fried chicken with Tiger Woods. And collard greens or whatever those people eat.
Today, Howard,
is the first day in the rest of your life.
Is Earth Day.
Is it really?
Remember that?
I hate Earth Day.
It's the 27th annual Earth Day.
I don't
events
care.
Are being staged around the country and the world to commemorate it.
I don't know anybody who celebrates Earth Day.
Vice President Al Gore will lead the U.S. observance, so obviously the Vice President is marking the day. He'll address the celebration along the threatened Anacostia River in the Washington, D.C. area.
Is that the guy who grows tobacco and then tells everyone how bad it is?
Well, yeah.
Oh. It's hard for me to look up to him.
But he is an environmentalist.
Oh, is that right? Somehow I can't trust him.
But that's what it is. I saw on CNN that one of those Baywatch girls is an environmentalist.
Donna D'Errico?
No, it was that...
Yasmin Bleeth?
No, the tall one.
Oh, the brunette?
Yeah.
With the one with the skinny head, looks kind of like Jamie Lee Curtis?
Yeah, the stretched out head.
Oh, I don't care about her. She looks kind of like Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yes, she does.
She's got short hair.
Andrea Paul, is that it?
Yeah, I don't even know her name.
But anyway, yeah, she takes all of her, if she peels fruit or something, she takes the peelings and buries them in her backyard and lets the worms eat them.
She's a genius.
She drives an electric car.
Oh, really?
She does all that stuff, yeah.
Good.
Oh! Police won't charge a 9-year-old boy who accidentally took heroin to school. This happened in York, Pennsylvania.
How did he accidentally take heroin to
He
school?
picked up the wrong jacket at home, investigators say. The child had 22 bags of the drug on him when he showed up for class last week. He mistakenly put on his uncle's jacket before leaving home and later found the heroin in his pockets. When he got to school, the boy decided to play show and tell, showing the heroin to his classmates. It's unclear whether any of the students took the stuff. The boy's been suspended for 8 days. His uncle is jailed on charges of having heroin and endangering the welfare of a child.
Who's his uncle, Robert Downey Jr.?
Just imagine that's your home life. You put on the wrong jacket and, you're up for federal charges.
Right.
In California, a teenager has helped bust his own mother for drugs. This happened out in Fort Bragg, California.
Good, we're raising Hitler Youth.
Authorities in Mendocino County say the 17-year-old boy knew his mother, Aura Johansson, was dealing drugs, but he was spurred to action after learning she was supplying his 14-year-old sister with heroin. So he used a miniature video camera to secretly tape his mother's drug use and sales.
Wow. What a mom.
The teen called authorities after Johansson uncovered the hidden camera and confronted him. He reportedly feared for his life. Johansson could face drug use and child endangerment charges.
That's cool. I thought it was like some kid's mom was smoking some pot.
Some pot or something like that. No. This kid has some serious, serious problems.
Yeah. I'm turning to my parents, and I saw them dealing some crack the other night.
They were dealing aspirin.
Aspirin.
Wow. Now, what is this thing about burning the matzah? It is Passover.
Yes.
Do you know anything about burning the matzah?
No, you burn the bread.
You burn your bread?
Yeah, that's what all the Jews were doing. The real serious Jews, the ones that shave their heads and have payas?
Yeah, this happened in Williamsburg, Brooklyn, a stronghold of serious Jews.
It's not that Jews are bad cooks, it's that they purposely burn the bread.
I see. I originally thought it was matzah, so they're burning all the leavened bread.
Right.
Because they have to only eat matzah.
That's right.
And I guess it's against the law to build these fires.
I don't know. Is that right?
Yeah, because two Hasidim face reckless endangerment charges for setting a fire that they say is just a part of the Passover tradition.
Hey, if Indians can smoke peyote for their religion, why can't Jews burn bread in the streets?
The Army. You got to make sure of where you are.
Oh, I see.
The men built the fire in Williamsburg yesterday to burn bread before the start of Passover. That's a ritual religious Jews have conducted for years.
Right.
A spokesman for the men says the charges just show fire officials don't understand their tradition.
All right, come on. The Jews, join the Army. You want to burn
Marshals,
bread.
on the other hand, say the blaze was 4 feet high and 10 feet wide.
Oh, it's ridiculous. Let me tell you something. Burning bread, doing all that stuff, that's ridiculous. Stay home. Just eat your matzah. I already had 2 sandwiches today. I'm half Jewish.
In honor of Passover, let us hear some traditional Passover music. That would be cut number 6.
Okay. Is that right? 6?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Passover music, Robin.
I don't even know what...
How's your whole
family? How's your whole?
I understand it's a family tradition, but I don't know how your whole has anything to do with it.
Moshienu, Ein Keloheinu, Ein Kamoshienu. Come on, everybody. Mokeinu, Mikemokeinu. Hey, 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 there is me, my head is gonna explode in you.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Oh, man.
And here's a part of the traditional Passover prayer that would be cut
Beautiful.
7.
All my Jewish friends, Gegas into hay.
Here's a rabbi
There we go.
reciting a Passover prayer.
We keep this as a watch night for all the children of Israel, dedicated to God, our Redeemer.
It's too long a service.
There is something called the Cyber Seder website now.
Yeah, I'm on that site. Do they get any runaway teenage girls on there?
No, what you can do, though, is celebrate a traditional Passover on that.
On the web?
Yeah.
Hey, if it don't have runaway teenage girls or fat
You're
chicks,
not
I'm
looking for it. You're not going to go searching for
The
it.
web wasn't invented for
Hey,
sex.
now.
I never heard of such nonsense. I'm having an all-lesbian Seder tomorrow on the air. That's right. You've got the equipment. Now go out and use it.
In New Jersey, they're questioning just what is going on. Friends say a New Jersey pizza shop owner's willingness to go out of his way for his customers might have cost him his life. He and an employee were shot to death late on Saturday on a remote Sussex County road. They'd driven there to make a delivery.
Oh, that sucks.
18-year-old Thomas Koskovich of Franklin and an unidentified 17-year-old Vernon boy are charged. Both have pleaded innocent. The prosecutor in the case says the two were looking for a victim. The pair allegedly lured the victims to an abandoned house, ambushed them on Saturday night. Authorities say it is not a robbery attempt.
So the pizza
but they have been unable to determine another motive.
So the pizza delivery guy and the kid went to the house.
Yeah, they
and
had
got
called
killed?
a number. Apparently, they say these kids
Wow.
had called a number of different pizza places and couldn't get anybody to deliver except this guy and his employee. Because they were willing to make this long trek.
See, they're going to ruin something as beautiful as pizza delivery.
And what they're saying is these kids just wanted to get some victims out there so they could see what it was like to kill somebody.
We have to strike now, sir. Annihilate. Kill. Shut up.
What else is in the news?
Opening statements could come as early as this Thursday in the Oklahoma City bombing trial. They seem to have come to the end of the building of the jury pool.
Yeah.
Now they've got a pool of at least 64 prospects, and they say they are mostly white and well-educated.
Good. White people will put them away.
President Clinton is on his way to North Dakota.
Do you think
today.
he's guilty?
From what I've heard.
Yeah, me too. Kill him.
Kill.
We have to strike now, sir. Annihilate. Kill. Shut up!
President Clinton is on his way to North Dakota today for a first-hand look at the flood damage.
Oh, yeah, like he's going to do something.
He's visiting Grand Forks, 3/4 of which is submerged by the swollen Red River. Aides say he'll fly to Grand Forks Air Force Base, then take a helicopter tour of the affected area.
Do you know that the devastation was so complete in that area that there's over $9 worth of damage?
Well, we can afford that.
You know what President Clinton said when he got off the plane in Grand Forks?
What?
Are there any broads over here? What am I going to do for the whole night? What?
Soggy broad.
We all know that Governor Pataki has ousted his current lieutenant governor.
Thank God.
Betsy McCoy Ross from the ticket in the next election, and she's trying to decide what she's going to do with her political career. She says she's not going to allow her dumping to affect or end her career in politics, but she hasn't quite decided what she's going to do. She had said that she might run independently for that lieutenant governor post.
Can she answer phones?
She is reconsidering that and now says she might just turn her sights to the Senate.
Good. That's what cost her this in the first place. First of all, she was a big pain in the ass.
Now held by Senator Alfonso D'Amato.
She criticized Senator D'Amato when she shouldn't have. She kept her yap shut. He's the guy who got her in office. Secondly, she's criticized the governor. No lieutenant governor does that. Of course the guy's got to get rid of her. She's a loose cannon. We got the greatest governor. You know, we got the greatest senator, too, D'Amato. Do you know that Senator D'Amato, of course, leads the Senate Finance Committee, banking? You know there's a plan that they want to take the Long Island Railroad and extend it so that it can go further into the city?
Is that right?
Guess where the money's going to come from? From Senator D'Amato's committee. He's the only guy who could get the money for that. That's why we got him here in New York. You show me the guy who's going to run against him and tell me I'm not going to vote for D'Amato. You got to be nuts. He's not a very good card player, though, I'll tell you that. I played cards with him the other night. Cleaned them right out. Took 15 minutes.
Well, why don't you just leave the good senator alone? He's doing so much for us. Don't take his money.
Next time I'll let him win.
They're looking for people who might have been bothered by a karate instructor in New Jersey.
Really?
Ocean County authorities are contacting law enforcement officials in New Jersey and several other states trying to find more possible victims of a karate instructor accused of sexually assaulting 2 boys.
Wow.
Thomas Yobaji Jr. faces aggravated sexual assault and sexual assault charges for alleged attacks last year on a 12-year-old boy from Rhode Island and a 10-year-old boy from Georgia.
You got to be careful. A lot of karate instructors are not stable people. They're not like, samurais who sit there and, meditate all day and subscribe to self-control.
Well, how do you determine?
There's a lot of evil karate guys who got into it for one reason. To kick ass. You know how like Grasshopper, Kung Fu, the guy was it's not about kicking ass, it's about learning the culture, it's about learning discipline. That's a lot of crap. Everybody goes into it to kick ass. You got to be careful with some of these karate instructors. Some of them are real good and some of them, mostly the Japanese are good. Japanese and Japanese Karate Association, very good. Once you get out of that, you get a lot of bouncers who took a few lessons.
They say Yobaji may have been involved with numerous other boys he had contact with at karate tournaments throughout the nation.
Yeah, that's where I meet young boys. Oops, are we on the air? I like to meet them they're athletic. I like to meet them at karate tournaments.
We talked about this earlier today. Golfer Fuzzy Zeller was at the Masters a couple of weeks ago when Tiger Woods made history.
Anybody got a normal name?
First non-white.
Fuzzy and Tiger? What is it, a children's story? It's unbelievable, man.
We have to strike now, sir. Annihilate. Kill. Shut up!
To win a major golf.
Yeah. Fuzzy, what did Fuzzy say about Tiger?
Fuzzy was having a good time. He was talking to some reporter, and he happened to refer to Tiger in some rather disparaging and possibly negative racial terms. He referred to him as a boy, as he talked about. He said, yeah, that little boy is hitting the ball well and putting well. He says, all we have to do is make sure that next year he doesn't make us eat fried chicken and collard greens or whatever those people eat.
Now we know why they call him Fuzzy. His brain is fuzzy. He hasn't learned that black people don't like to be called boy.
So now he's apologizing all over the place because these comments have become public. Here is Fuzzy Zoeller.
I haven't been able to get a hold of him because he's out of the country right now. But as soon as I do see Tiger, I will say something to Tiger and apologize. That's all I can do. I mean, I don't like to do things by phone or by letter.
And I think I have another tape also.
Okay.
Oops, wrong one.
I meant it as a joke only. Nothing more. It had nothing to do with black, white, purple, green race. Had nothing to do with Tiger or his family or his golf game.
Yeah. But, why don't you ask him to pick cotton for you on your plantation this off-season?
Here's another call for Fred Couples on this whole controversy.
Oh, hey, old Fuzzy didn't mean nothing by it. Fuzzy, a good old boy. These white guys can't stand this guy beating them at the game.
These white guys?
Yeah.
What about you?
Me too.
Wall comments are made all the time, and I don't think there's any racist thing about it. I mean, we have no problem.
Fuzzy says stuff about black people all the time.
I'm sure Fuzzy said a lot worse.
Yeah.
Jeez, well, let's keep a microphone in front of Fuzzy all the time. And here's Tom Lehman, who says that Zeller made a mistake.
He cracks a lot of jokes. He tries to be funny.
And he's stupid.
I'm sure that's what he was trying to do, and it came off wrong, and it's unfortunate. It's inappropriate, though. He knows the game with the media.
Evidently he doesn't.
The only problem is the media. You see?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
It's the media that bent this all out of proportion.
So why don't we just stop lying? Let people just let it fly. Let it shine.
Let it shine. Good for you, Rob. A little commentary from Rob.
Let's just get it off our chest, for God's sake.
What else we got there?
What does Tiger Woods call himself? What is his race, Howard?
He is mixed breed.
He says he has coined his own term for what he is. He calls himself a Coblinasian.
Oh, Jesus. Well, he's put way too much thought into that. Combination.
That's what he came up with when he was younger to try to describe his ethnicity. He said he best describes his blend of Caucasian, black, and American Indian and Asian heritage as Coblinasian.
What does he call that white girlfriend of his? Hey, you know the black tennis player Malavia Washington?
Yeah.
I just saw a picture in the newspaper of him and his girlfriend. What do you think she looks like?
I have no idea.
Take a guess.
She's blonde.
All right. What color eyes?
Blue.
Right. Everybody's Nicole. It's unbelievable. She's good. How's his hole?
Family?
No, his hole.
Oh, you be quiet. Ray and Mildred Comet, a couple who promoted the nudist movement as a wholesome lifestyle for the whole family, have died in Riverside County, California. Both were 82 years old.
Do they have a webpage? And will they be buried naked?
Their bodies were found Wednesday nude in a hot tub.
Yeah. They were nude like right up until the end.
Yeah, at the Glen Eden Sun Club, a nudist camping resort in some desert out there.
And they died together?
Yes, they think it's like a joint suicide kind of thing.
Will they be buried nude?
Club officials said the two might have fallen asleep and drowned in the hot tub. Although autopsies were not complete, a county coroner's deputy said everything appears to be consistent with a double suicide.
Of course. Yeah, they both drowned at the same time and fell asleep.
If one person dies in a jacuzzi, he said, that's kind of understandable. But two people, that's not normal.
That's how I want to die, nude in a jacuzzi next to some broad, but not an 87-year-old.
It could be a double homicide, but...
Who'd want to kill a bunch of nudists?
It also could be a murder-suicide or a double suicide. They're not sure yet. Still inspecting those autopsy results.
They should have put plastic bags over the head. They might have gone to another hail bop. That's the way to get there.
Everybody's excited, according to Liz Smith, that Rosie O'Donnell will be hosting the Tonys.
I'm not. I think she's a bore. I think the Tonys are a bore.
Well, that's what Rosie said to them, apparently. When they approached her about becoming the host, She said, only if you listen to me, because it's the worst award show of the entire lot. They're giving her all the credit for the move to Radio City Music Hall and the opening of the event to the public.
Who wants to go to that? What a lethal combination. Rosie O'Donnell and the Tony Awards. You ought to get a naked Pamela Anderson to host that. Then maybe I'll tune in.
Well, anyway, as I said, Liz Smith says everyone is excited.
Yeah, Liz Smith is excited. You can check my pants. I'm not excited in the least. By Liz Smith, Rosie O'Donnell, or the Tonys.
And in Jeannie Williams' column today, she says that Ellen DeGeneres, when she first got her TV show Ellen, she got really excited and she was really happy about it. And then she immediately thought, I'd better go to the producers and tell them I'm a lesbian.
Oh, yeah, right.
She says that they were fine with it. They didn't have a problem, and they immediately asked her if she wanted to be gay on the show. But at that time, she says, even though she had been living the lifestyle for a long time, she was still a little bit ashamed of it. So she said no.
Why doesn't she get in a hot tub with her girlfriend? Nude. And end it all.
She apparently is dating a very pretty woman.
Yeah. Something heshy.
Something like that.
I don't know how you pronounce it.
I don't either. Anyway, Lauren Hutton, who is now 53 years old, will be featured in More magazine. She says that she's 53 years old and she's been around the world more than a dozen times. She considers herself a prize. And she says that once your baby equipment shuts down, you really come into your female powers.
Who said that?
And your intuition. Lauren Hutton.
How old is she?
53.
And looks every second of it. I've seen her on TV.
She confirms that she tried some gender bending in her youth, so apparently she went down that lesbian trail for a while.
Why not?
Hey, now.
But she likes the differences. She likes them hard where she's soft and to go out where she goes in.
She likes it young where she's wrinkled.
She's still fighting the good fight for heterosexuality.
Oh, isn't she sweet?
Yeah.
Go back in your hole. Family.
And finally this morning, a Florida judge has ruled that the state's electric chair is not cruel and unusual punishment.
Of course it's not.
Thus clearing the way for its use 4 weeks after a bolt of flame and smoke shot from the mask of a convicted killer.
Big deal.
Who was put to death.
Here again.
The judge also lifted the tentative stay for Leo Jones, whose lawyers brought the case. Jones is to die on May 6th. The next scheduled execution is of Gerald Stano for a Central Florida murder, and that's set for April 29th.
Yeah, kill him and let flames shoot out of his head. Put a tack on the seat of the electric chair. Who cares? Kill, kill, kill. And then kill him again.
We have to strike now, sir. Annihilate. Kill.
Shut
up!
All right, Robin.
That's what's happening.
More Pamela and Tommy Lee tonight on E for Part 2. Check that out. Red Peters. Call for his CD at 1-800-221-8180. Get that whole family song. And let's see who else we got to plug here. I thought there was somebody else. But Fred, what's the name of your movie? Hotel Manor Inn. Steve the Gorilla and Grandma Sylvia's funeral. Go see him in that. And Scott the Engineer at 718-BAG-5040. You can call him up for his disco business. Jackie the Joke Man Marlowe.
Hey, I pay for those.
I stood up so you'd notice me.
Hey.
Don't you forget my
is that when he finally stood up? Jackie Penthouse, Joke Page Martling, Sergeant Pecker, and the Joke Man are both 78 minutes of nonstop filthy jokes. Only $12 plus $4 shipping and handling. CD or cassette, buy two, get one free. Call 1-800-323-KING.
Thank you, boss.
Saturday night, May 17th, 2 shows at Historic Club Benet in Sayreville, New Jersey. For information and brand new jokes, visit JackieJokeman.com. And don't call me boss.
Big announcement.
Big announcement? Just make sure you don't use my name.
I would never do that.
No, seriously. I know what your big announcement is.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm all for his big announcement, but don't use my name in the promotion and don't put my name on the cover. That's all I ask.
That's not the... Oh.
No. Oh, what are you talking about? Some other announcement? Oh, good. Okay.
What's this stuff?
Those are my rules.
Intriguing.
Yeah. You got more announcements?
Runaway page.
Find some more of them pictures, Jackie. That was good this morning. Cool. Jackie's the one who found the runaway page.
That came to me.
Fabulous. Teen Runaways. Let me give out that web address again. That was good. www.run-aways.com.
Aways, not just a web.
Runaways.
Aways.
Yeah. They had nude runaways.
That guy's going to flip.
And black nude runaways, too.
We got to get there.
Oh, that's good.
You got to join.
I'm not joining. I want a free password.
He gave us a password.
Oh, yeah?
It didn't work.
So you get him back on the phone.
But I was behind in my email a couple of weeks, so maybe he rejected it. I'm sure he'll give us a new one.
I'm behind in my email.
Yeah, I'll get home and get to work. Well, he's got like 5 sites. I'm scared what the other sites are.
Jackie has email from mental patients. Oh, yeah? That guy has 5 sites?
Yeah, I think they're all listed on the thing.
All right. I'll check it out.
Like battery.
I'm on a website right now for...
Fat Chicks?
No, Fat Chicks didn't work out. I'm on a website for our competition in Minneapolis, St. Paul.
Oh, yeah?
I wanted to see what that idiot looks like who competes with us, Tom Barnard.
Tom Barnard?
Yeah. He's big and fat with a Hawaiian shirt and a big, goofy hat.
He's generic ugly.
Yeah. Jackie says he looks like every morning guy.
They all look the same.
They're all the same guy.
What, are they cloning them?
It seems like it.
I guess because our jobs are that we sit on our ass all day, that a lot of these guys just stop caring about their physical appearance and their bodies. I mean, I don't say I'm the best-looking guy in the world, but at least I try to keep in some kind of condition. These guys are sick. All right.
He's a fat fraud.
He's a big, fat, phony fraud. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. I got to do some plugs, some more plugs, commercials.
We'll return.